to the part.
Love it, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Yeah. I got the blood that made the cup green. Talking late night, boy.
Hey y'all. Hey. What's up? What's up? And welcome to the Mumu Room. I am your auntie with the T, Auntie Mumu, aka Sister Girl, and welcome to the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews, the home of the grown and the sexy. Hold on, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, welcome over there on Twitch. Okay, y'all know we be on Twitch, y'all. We be on Twitch. Okay. So, welcome over there. Welcome over there. Welcome everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Y'all know how to ring my doorbell. Hit that boy. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Come on in, come on in. If you've never been to the Moo Room, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the home of, like I said, we're the aunties, uncles, nieces, and the nephews. We're family over here. We're one big family. We sit, we talk, we laugh, we cry, we love, we scream, we holler, we do everything. We do all of the above, okay? So come on in, come on in. Welcome, 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 okay? So, child, y'all know we gonna get started. We gonna get started in a few. We gonna do what we came to do, okay? And that is to talk about it. We is going to talk about it, okay? Hey, nephew.
Hey, Auntie. Hey, everybody.
Hold
Welcome,
on, I
welcome.
can't hear you. So I'm gonna I gotta go put my to the computer.
Yes, y'all. Please hit the like button on the way in.
I
Thank
can't hear
y'all.
you, nephew, but I
Mhm.
hope everybody can hear me. I hope everybody can hear me. Hey, sis. Sis back in the back.
Let
I
me
already
see.
dropped. Oh, there she go. Oh, there she go.
Hey, Annie.
Hey, sis. Hold on, y'all. I'm headed upstairs to the computer.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone in the chat.
Oh, shit. I need
Hello.
my other phone.
Hello.
Baby
What's
son,
going
you bring me my other phone off the counter?
on? We
I
are
want to put my
live.
ears while I'm walking around to see if they work.
Hold on. I gotta plug in. I'm going to the computer tonight,
Hey,
child,
Bill.
because, ooh,
Like, all of a sudden it just started
Hey,
raining
Auntie
real
Bear.
bad here. Like out of nowhere.
Hey, Ellie. Hey, Lakeisha. How
Hey.
y'all doing?
Fun.
Ugh. Y'all know what we
And
here
I'm trying
for?
to see. Look, I'm trying to put my hold on. I'm trying to put them in my ear to see if they work.
hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get into the
Hey.
computer.
Okay, you probably gotta
Give
go
me
down
a
and come back up.
second.
And you can
Can
exit
y'all
out.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you, son.
Okay, because I put my earbuds in my ear, so y'all can hear me.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All of a sudden, it just started raining real bad here,
Okay.
out of nowhere.
I feel better now. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yep,
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey,
you can hear you, sis.
Lakeisha. Hey, Ellie Mama. Hey, Auntie Bev. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody over there on the
Hey, Miss Beverly. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
Yeah, you
Hey.
been Auntie Bear?
Yes, how you been?
Oh yeah, Auntie Bear go to bed early. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Bev, don't be fooling.
Mhm.
She don't be fooling with us. She be like, y'all be up too,
Because I
y'all
know
be
it's on the other
up
night.
too
I kept looking for
much.
her.
Auntie
I
Bev
was
said,
like,
y'all be
where's
up
Miss
too
Beverly?
much.
Where's sis at?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, child, it's been a lot, okay, that's been going on around
There he go, texting me with
now.
that.
We have it. We on public.
Okay.
Okay. I'm doing better. Thank y'all. Y'all don't have to call me out like that. Oh no, we already know. You be like,
But we love you. I be
Auntie,
missing you.
Auntie Dan, we already know. They be talking too dang much. Let me go.
Yeah, it's only 30 minutes. I'm gone.
You know you
We
my
know
girl.
mad at you, Auntie
You
Dan.
know you my girl, Beverly, because I be in them streets and you be over there taking up from me.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
You know we love you. Don't you know I don't play about it's some real family over here that I don't play about. What?
It is amazing. So what's going on
Hmm.
in these streets?
In these streets.
We see our girl out there having fun, enjoying life as usual.
She is, y'all. I was just waiting a few minutes. But anyways, how's everybody day been? It is
Uh-oh, where ain't he go?
April 2025, a day that we have never seen before and a day that we will never see again. Okay. So I just hope everybody have a good had a good
Is that her phone or mine?
so y'all know yesterday.
Maybe, sis.
I think
Huh?
that's Amy's phone. Cause your phone keep going in and out.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it going in and out? Because I'm on the computer.
Oh,
So I don't
okay.
know why it will be going in and out. Am I going?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Am I? Okay, let me go out and come back in and see.
Okay.
Miss Beverly says, I don't play about my family and I'm going to hang out with y'all for a little while. Okay, Miss Sis, hang out with us longer than that. I be seeing you in them streets. I be missing you.
Mm-hmm. Where's Miss Kiki at? That's who I'm looking for tonight. That's my girl in the bag of pearls. Her and
Yes,
Marty.
Kiki.
Yeah. But Lord have mercy. What y'all think Blue doing tonight?
Uh,
I'm paying.
Crying
I'm
because the baby was on
paying.
the boat. On the boat. On her date.
Hey, I didn't even get to take my son fishing. How she get to take a fish? That nigga over here, I'm
On the
school,
boat.
y'all.
On the boat.
That nigga
And
said,
then what
I'm
we said they
school.
was gonna say, nephew. What happened?
I
Why the
ain't
baby on the
missing.
boat?
I know they was gonna try to say something. They was looking, okay, but she was in the middle, so they couldn't say nothing. And they was gonna see if the baby
Exactly.
had on a lifeguard suit and everything else. She had that baby equipped. They couldn't say nothing. They had to sit there and just eat that like damn.
Damn. We can't say nothing.
But yeah, but the old
Yeah, I
professional
understand.
that itchy 304 Carlissa then sat up there and told the girl to go on down the road and find her a new man now. Don't be taking back what y'all say. Don't be taking back what y'all say. Hey
Right.
Coco.
Right.
Y'all
The
hear me
baby on
now?
the boat. The baby in the middle. The baby have on everything that he needs and nothing has to happen. So what y'all gotta say now?
Nah, it's all about what Blue doing now for me.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you, sis.
That nigga
Mm-mm.
slipping and sliding down a pole like a stripper.
Not like a stripper. Not like a stripper, nephew.
He slipping and sliding down that wall
Yes,
like a
Miss
stripper, honey.
Beverly. Krishan looks so happy on that boat
She
ride.
did. Hey, Coco. Hey,
Hi,
Ann. Hey, Beverly.
Coco.
Hey, Nikki. Um,
Oh,
who
hey,
else?
Nikki, I didn't see you.
Anybody else? Who else?
Mm-hmm.
Did I speak?
She's
Did
like
I?
watching Krishan's stories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Princess. Hey,
Hi, Princess.
Hey, Princess. He sliding down the wall like a stripper.
you know he.
What are you doing, nephew?
No,
He
that's why
sliding.
he's trying to get. That's why he's trying to get another host show so he can try to think. He think he can create. See, this is the thing about when somebody feels like they created you or they made you or you're nothing without them. Without them, he feels like he can actually get somebody to be on this little show he got coming out
Mm-hmm.
that and they're gonna be the same way that him and Chrisean was. And baby, first of all, you genuinely love that girl. She genuinely loved you. You're not gonna find nobody else. You know, you might, but
For the love of broke face.
not for the love of broke face. That's
He looking for some new circus
love
members.
of broke face. Okay,
He
let the
didn't say that.
acts begin. Cause I'm so tired of Bozo. She been quiet for the last day, really kind of. I think she wrong.
Shit, she see them lawsuits
Mm-hmm.
that got collected. Like, so we gonna go to the studio that you just got put out of today. Um, you finna go on tour. You can't go on that no more because you get sued by the person you're supposed to be going on tour for, allegedly. And
Mm-hmm.
the lawsuit ain't alleged. That's in that house there. Okay, I'm just gonna say allegedly. But anyway, um, and what else? The only thing you got hope for is a GoPro and some dumb hoes. That's just it. But ain't no hoe gonna be as dumb as the ones he had on Black Girls Club because they worked for free.
Mm-hmm.
They worked for free. He said y'all could just get clout. You charge a $25 a subscription and you got at least $100,000 in here. You gonna pay me something? They
Oh.
they they was worse than baddies. These baddies paid you to get your bell rung. You was up in there ringing bells, slobbing on knobs, like corn on the cob, and
Not corn on the cob, nephew.
yeah,
Mm.
they
Not
was
corn on
corning
the
on the
cob.
cob. They was corning on the cup, and telling you, and they was taking corn, slobbing corn. They were just doing all types of things.
That's what it looked like, nephew.
hmm Allegedly, and they wasn't even getting paid. That was in that guy was some clout.
Damn.
I said you could have did that at home.
Damn.
You could have shook it for bells like
Nephew said
Carlita
corn
said.
on the cob.
They was over there doing a banana split.
She done went to the banana split.
They were.
Yeah.
The bananas, it's cold. It's cold outside. It's almost summer, so they hope we think we got summer ice first.
No, not for the love of inmate 666.
For real, like for the love of MH66
Lord,
poker face.
Lord Lucifer.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
the blue that I don't know what his manager got planned for him other than going down, sliding to hell.
Nephew say going down, sliding the hill. Okay.
That sounds about it. That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
Well,
got a lawsuit.
Huh?
Everybody got a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Face got almost 20 million, $30 million in lawsuits and
yeah, and
big
he
bad.
probably looking at it right now like how we gonna win, and it
How
ain't.
we
I
gonna
don't know
win?
how y'all gonna win. Hey,
Y'all was
Tammy.
playing from the net. See, what happened was when y'all started sitting down trying to play, y'all was in the negative when you started.
Exactly.
Hey, Pastor
Exactly.
Ruth.
So how you gonna have a
Hey, Pastor Cruz. Hey, Tommy.
how you gonna
Tammy
have
Taylor.
a how passion fruit But how you gonna have a hoe talking about y'all looking for people and you already under the table? Who
That's what I'm saying. Like, so who you gonna pay, Cletus?
you gonna pay?
Oh, I
You
forgot
ain't
who
got
got the
no
rap
money.
queen.
Oh, and that's remember who your mammy gonna fool, cause she ain't fooling nobody.
What
Okay.
did I tell
Cause
y'all
we know
about
she
that?
broke, she
What
ain't
did
got
I
no
tell
money.
y'all? Listen, what did I tell y'all about that Jezebel spirit? What did I
Cause she
tell
ain't got
y'all?
no money.
Oh, the cameraman gonna be Papa Blue with his sissy nails. I agree. Only thing you gonna see is nothing but blue nails and eyeshadow.
who, who said that? Cause I'm not by my phone, my TV.
He gonna be trying to take
Princess,
whack
Princess
and
on the road
Oh,
today.
he gonna be trying to take whack and the pee pee liquors on a date. And don't be surprised if you see him at the restaurant.
Baby, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Y'all ain't gonna listen. Let me tell y'all what happened. Cause see, everybody acting like they don't see the play.
Stop the yelling,
So
bust
y'all
down.
remember the other day when bald headed Skittle had
Mm-hmm.
said she was going to meet her baby daddy, right?
mhm,
So that
baby
was the day
daddy.
she went over there and she decided she was gonna
Ain't
pack up.
it?
That was all. That's how bald headed Skittle leave and live. So
Her
that was
baby
all her
daddy.
packing up. That wasn't Papa Smurf. That wasn't him. That was bald headed Skittle. That was her. I know it was her.
The
That was
witchcraft.
I
Mhm.
don't.
that was her. She had to go over
Look.
there and try to touch something. So she thought what she thought she was gonna do was once
Mhm.
she went over there and touched all the stuff or whatever, she thought she was gonna be able to pull some energy from it. But let me
Mhm.
tell you something. She hasn't worn any of that or done any of that since she was dipped in the water.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Baby, you can't pull none of her energy now from that. You can pull any mojo that you had on it from that, but you can't pull nothing from this. Baby, I'm not surprised if she wasn't over there scrounging the damn garbage looking for a pissy pamper of Chrisean Jesus.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes, he was. And Papa Blue was over there just twirling around with his little what is that tutu? He had a
He,
blue
had a,
tutu on.
he
Baby,
didn't have he didn't have a physical tutu
that's why
on
when
when we
Reek
saw it.
That's why when Reek heard her talking about how she died to get one of them pissy peppers and put on her face and this and this, we said I ain't bringing my baby down to that freak leak of the week.
And she should have called Charity and tell her she could put a pissy pepper on her and them lesions on her face. Cause
Child.
I ain't
No,
never
she
seen
was the one. She was
mm,
the one.
them motherfuckers eat
that
her ass
damn,
alive.
she was listening to her pancake avocado patron and listening. That heifer squirted that damn living in us. Oh, I forgot to put on.
I forgot to put the pancake mix on. Oh shit, this is burning. That motherfucking bump formed. I said, what in the
Thank you
hell?
for the super chat, LaJune. Hey, LaJune.
You need to go to Pimple Poppers.
Mm-mm.
You could be an advertisement. I don't think
Baby,
they gonna mess with that. They gonna be like, she ain't allowed at my house. No Lord. I plead the blood of
baby,
Jesus
she
on my
was
house.
looking for
That demon
anything
and
that
them
she can
legions is
find. She was looking for anything that she can find. She was over there doing a seance.
Yeah, that's a demon with legions. I'm not playing.
She
Nah, she got
probably
a
had that boy picture and
real.
Chrisean, and she was doing a seance. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, her and Papa Blue with his pink tutu nails,
Cause
him and his pink.
the way she got Blue seeming like he's a robot. He's her robot right now. That ain't weird to
I
y'all.
am here for you, buddy. They found out the template she used to make them messages.
Hmm.
They sure did. I said, oh, there we go. I knew you was lying. You lying beezy. You a lying bezel. Mm-hmm. Chatty Wacky gonna install them hidden cameras. Yeah, Chatty Wacky was the one that probably outed Lucifer to his partner, because
Hmm.
rumor has it he was the only one that had access to him allegedly, but I don't know nothing.
That's what they said.
Right? I don't know.
Hmm.
But see, she could have Blue as a robot all she want to.
Hmm.
You did it. You only think. Let me help y'all out. Let me help her out. Carlissa, hear me out, Stankadank. You're nothing but an extra in a movie, and that's all you and your bloodline is gonna forever be. You, your tone deaf, talentless, pissy ass kid. Y'all
Mm-mm.
are the gatekeepers. You open the gate and you just watch the people walk through. Sure, you want to be some of them, but you're an extra.
You're an extra.
Read
You're an
all about it.
extra. You're an
Extra, extra.
extra. Read all about it.
Here we go. It's not hard to comprehend. You and your son just got a comprehension problem. I don't know. They need a SSI check. They don't need to be in Hollywood. Blue and Carlissa need a SSI check. Mhm. Hey, Miss LeJeune, thank you for the super chat. Where'd it go? There we go.
My thing is not for sexy qualified ladies.
Gee. It's going to backfire on them. And they're not
Boy.
going to like the heat
Mm-mm.
of coals on their head. It's
Um,
already, look, it's starting to backfire on Whack already. That's why he bald and gray.
huh.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my sis, Henny, for turning his hair gray because he went from being normal color to gray. Every time you say something about Chrisean, pause before I say this. No Diddy. We gonna ride you like a bull.
Hmm.
I tried to say pause, no Diddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Not no did
Wait, hold on. I forgot who I was talking about. I
I'm
believe he
back.
probably
Can
was
y'all
at
hear
a Diddy.
me?
Yeah.
Girl.
I believe Wack was at a Diddy party. I ain't gonna hold you. I
No,
can
he
see him.
was.
I can see him and Pissy and the daddy at a Diddy party. Can't you see him
Copy.
over there? The daddy over there looking like Chris. Back in the
Oh,
day,
so
he
Wack
had
was really
hair.
at a Diddy party?
I don't know. He might have been. I ain't asked Diddy. Somebody should write him in jail and ask, "Say, was Wack at your party?"
You so silly, nephew.
Well, that's what the wife said, or the girl, the one that said the three fingers. Okay,
Mm,
she
okay.
said he like three fingers. I don't know what the. Why do everybody around Blue like fingers?
Here we go.
His daddy, allegedly, Whack, allegedly. Women said that. I didn't say that. Women had said that online. Go look it up. I didn't say it. Jaden.
You so silly. You
Everybody
so
just
silly.
likes singers. His mama.
She said
Everybody just likes singers. Where Annie go?
I don't know. She breaking up.
I didn't follow. I didn't follow the T pages anymore. We are trying to heal. I don't need to be tagged in nothing that start. Wait, tagged in nothing that don't concern my son. Again, we are very happy with the new situation, and we send our sincerest blessings. Thank you, baby. No, you don't. When your son get out, when your son get out, you can't fulfill that scratch.
Mm.
You could talk a good game on that phone and make it sound real good, but when he get out,
Oh yeah. How
we
far
can
will
hear
you
you
get
now.
out? Okay. Oh, nasty hoe, she probably will.
Mm.
She'll
Listen,
try.
hold on. Let me make the disclaimer.
The
If
picture
you've
cool.
never been to the Auntie Mumu room, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Auntie Mumu. This is Nephew Dre. This is Auntie Jewel.
What
Yeah,
up? What up?
we are a little
What up?
uncensored over here. So, if you're very sensitive and you know this might not be the place you want to be, because this is the like coming to your auntie house. I open up my living room, I open up my space, and we just talk. So you might subject to hear anything. You might get subject to hear a few curse words and something else over here. So it's all just us being us. We real. We ain't fake and phony. We don't like fake and phony people. Okay. So
We done.
welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all enjoy. Okay.
Yes. And who
Oh yeah,
said
and
Sterling
everything
gonna be
we
in
say
charge
over
of the
here
drink?
is allegedly.
Here we go. Sterling gonna be in charge of the drinks
And
at
for
the Diddy.
entertainment purposes only.
See, they ain't got that Diddy juice princess at
And
Carlissa
we don't
party.
condone bullying and we don't condone abuse, any form of
Mm,
abuse on this channel.
on this channel,
Mm-hmm.
unless you talking about Carlissa.
Hey, Miss
Oh,
Beverly.
bald
Hey,
headed children.
sis. We did see what Jaden was one. I watched the baddies, actually the episode last night, the last reunion, and she did say we ain't doing no jumping over here. It's on schoolyard. So yes, we did see that, Miss Beverly.
Yep. And D-Lo says she ain't got a pass to be saying on schoolyard.
She
D-Lo
did
said
say
Mm.
it
she
on there
shouldn't be
though.
putting nothing on schoolyard, especially not on TV. He said no, baby. He said you can get jumped in.
Hey, Renata.
Hi, Renata.
She can't fight. She couldn't beat up Biggie. And like he said, that wouldn't make sense. But, yeah. Maybe Carlissa should have took Jaden to the Diddy party. Carlissa Diddy parties don't be Diddying, though. You see Charity been going to her parties. I don't know what they're using at them parties, but it ain't the good stuff. It makes your face start giving birth to bumps and shit. Huh?
See, you need to stop.
I don't know what they taking at that Diddy party, boy. It made Carlissa lose a
Chris
hair.
ain't, no,
Charity
you so
face
right.
started
You
bumping.
so right. She talking about Jaden would be doing all the cooking and cleaning and keep her away from any compliments.
Baby. Anytime baby, they
I'm
probably
over here
told
eating
them,
from
hey
Chipotle.
y'all. You know what?
I'm over here. I'm sorry for the
I
Chipotle.
wonder.
Princess, you got me over here laughing.
I wonder if they be telling them that the Tucci is Benadryl.
I don't know
Is
what it
it?
is.
Mm.
No, it's something. Whatever it is, it got the nodding. It got the nodding, and I mean nodding hard. They keep itching their nose and nodding, itching their nose. I said, now y'all got fleas or what's the hell going
Yeah, I
on?
don't know about Chastity. I think Chastity might. I don't know. She giving me Ozempic.
No, she she
Uh-uh.
she oh
You're right. Charity would be there with a collection plate on the set. She sure will. Shit, Charity will be ready.
Charity ain't invited.
Mm-hmm.
Charity gonna steal shit from everybody. She'll be in there trying to
You
trying to
said you
trying
have
to.
too many coolers at my cookout, child.
Don't take Charity to no what you call a party. She'll be in
The
there trying
other
to
night
steal everybody.
I got told so tickled at Carlissa's sister. I said, girl, come on in the yard. I gave her a wine cooler and a hot dog, child. I said, because you tickled me talking about bald headed Skittle gave the whole family crabs.
She got a whole, including the mama crabs. I said, Lord have mercy.
Mm-mm-mm.
And
She
she,
gave the
like,
whole family crabs, baby.
she
Mm-mm.
told him to record it and go, let's go viral, but she didn't understand how that was going. mess her up in the end because people wasn't gonna fuck with him or her no more.
Exactly,
She did.
Princess. Somebody Charity came up with the idea. But girl, and she's smart and she took care of everyone. Girl, Charity be somewhere else. Always talking about she did everything for everybody.
Yeah,
She did say that though on that live that
the
she came up with the idea of the greeting
lead,
meet in the park and all of that.
leave the
Just like
lead on
Seki.
drugs alone.
Just Seki said the same thing. They the most brokest people I ever met that do for everybody.
Dang, she can't come to the cookout with you.
Now, hell no, she gonna steal everybody purse, man, pass out bumps and lumps to the
Ooh,
kids.
Shit, when y'all outside and y'all
I can
all
give
got
my
drunk and
man.
y'all over there talking about where them fans at, where them fans at.
She
Charity
gonna
gonna
be
be in that house
burning.
showing y'all where them fans at.
She gonna be burning between her and Carlissa today. When they ask for where them fans at, when them helpers around, I don't you dare pass no damn fan out.
Hmm.
You gonna go to the doctor first before you start fanning that shit
No,
around. No,
Charity gonna be in the house taking
Remember I
everything
told
out
y'all
y'all
I got that
purses and
video?
shit.
I got that video they dancing and she said, "Ooh, somebody need pineapples. I need
Yeah, y'all.
pineapples."
They be lying, everybody lying dancing outside, full of them wine coolers and them drinks and them beers, them mimosas. Somebody where them fans at? Charity say, I'm in here showing y'all where them fans at. Stealing out
she in
y'all
there got
purses.
everybody. But
And when
she got
y'all get
everybody.
ready to go home, y'all gonna wake up and say, where my money at? Charity say, where them fans at? The money's in my pocket. Hmm.
Charity in there like Carpissy got everybody hypnotized with that damn smell between her legs. She looked like she smelled like nothing but a pissy pie.
Baby, I wonder what Mr. Sterling thought when she got back home after going to messing with her baby daddy. Who that
She
is?
No,
walked in there and say, I'm
Daddy.
doing it for my son. I'm doing it for my son.
look, Annie. She said Charity was the one that told her to tell her and Sterling to go to that strip club in Ohio where they stole from her ass.
She was
She
in on
sent
it.
it to her friend. She was in on it. She got her portion. Wasn't much.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
She got her little $10 cash app.
She sure won't be getting a security job. Shit, Charity gonna steal from everybody.
She said, "My son is not calling that number ever again. He is healing."
He is not gonna ever call her. Watch when he get out. That Nicky gonna be calling. It's one thing to be. I keep telling women, it's one thing to be on lockdown. It's like being in a like containment a wild lion in the room.
Yes,
Yes, it's
looking for.
gonna
Wait a
be
minute,
in that.
y'all. She gonna be
Baby, she
entering
got
when
so
she
much.
doing the
She
security.
thinks she,
Look,
she thinks
she
she
gonna
got
be
so
doing
much.
security,
She
y'all. She
got,
gonna be doing security, checking you up and down with the one to my ear. She'll say, "Come to the back," and then you gotta empty out all that. We gotta keep this here going on in the club, and Charity gonna take all that shit. She
No
gonna take
purses at the
all that
club.
shit.
No purses at the club. But like I say, when he get out, that lion is gonna be out of that room, and there's nothing, and I do mean nothing, you can do to stop him. He gonna roar for a little while, let everybody know he out, and don't nobody give a shit about his roaring. He been roaring. Um, and then he gonna put it into action, and he finna go flying. Then he gonna be on Javon's scooter on the side of that road because he ain't got no money. He gonna be over there on that electric scooter, and Jane gonna be calling his ass. Watch, Blue,
Mm.
bring back my damn car scooter. I'm gonna be back for 2 days. For
but my
two
thing
days, I'll be
is,
back.
why? That's like me speaking for my grown ass son.
Mm.
How you speaking for your 28-year-old son? Come on, he ain't never
Yeah,
calling that number again.
I can't
Mm.
tell you what. Shoot,
I
my
How
don't
you
little
ain't
know.
never
son. Look,
calling that number again and they got a child together, dummy?
wait a minute. Wait a minute now. My son is 10 years. Well, he 11 now. He, he had a little girlfriend at 11 years old, and I just knew they was done. You know, he's still chasing her around the school to the day.
Nephew, he's still 11. He's still 11.
That tells you a lot. It started early nowadays.
She's
I
still
said, "Dang,
11,
my
nephew.
female
He's still
blueface, leave
11.
her alone." I said, "How the little girl look?" I said, "Oh, it's the one with the colored eyes. It always be them ones. It's always those. It's always the one."
She
And
always talking about how she holding somebody down. Let me she the richest, she the richest broken, she the richest broken, broken.
mm, broken bitch I ever met. But like I
I
said,
can't even see. I'm like, how you buying houses? You buying cars? You paying people bills? You doing all this and that? Um, but you be asking for donations. You be having Amazon wish lists for your babies and stuff. And y'all, a problem. This is what I get. These
hey
so-called
T5.
celebrities, and this is just me, y'all. This is just me. This is your auntie. There is other people that you can really help out here. You can buy their kids stuff that they will really appreciate it because they need it. There's no need for you guys to be sending this stuff to celebrities. They giving it to other people for a tax write-off, like because
Mm.
they're donating it or giving it to other people. Because
Well, shit,
at the end of the
some of them really
day,
need it. Some of them really
they
need it,
don't
Amy.
really need it. And there's
Wait,
people
some
out
of them
here
Mm-hmm.
do.
that really, really need it. There's women out here that don't know when they going they have to do whatever they got to do to buy a bag of Pampers for their baby. There's so much other
Mm-hmm.
people out here that really, really need that, single mothers and single fathers and stuff like that, that y'all be getting behind and supporting, but yes, y'all willing to just throw y'all money, you know what I'm saying, on all these
Mm-hmm.
celebrities for what? For them to post your name on their wall. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not
Blue
saying you
collar
can't give
home.
to who you want to give to, but there's other people that I don't know. Uh-uh. I feel like your charity starts with you really giving to those that need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just
Welcome
told
to
the
the
truth
Moo
that
Room,
charity
Bridget.
starts at home. Charity starts at home. Hey
Yeah.
y'all, I got something
Hey,
to say.
June.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
Hey. Y'all give me
Hey
1 second.
y'all.
Welcome to the Moo Room, Bridget. Okay, go ahead.
Welcome,
I'm sorry.
welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Like
ahead.
I
Go
know a
ahead. Go
place
ahead,
here
Ladue.
in Fort Worth. Like I know a place here in Fort Worth, right? This lady, black owned beauty salon. I mean, beauty supply store. Beautiful, beautiful soul, beautiful spirited woman. You know what I'm saying? And she does clothes drives for kids, and she does this, and she gives to families in need, and she gives all of this stuff, and she's always looking for people to like donate, and she's like that's the hardest thing for her to get people to just donate stuff. She's not asking for money, she's just asking for like clothing and old clothes that are not that worn and stuff like that. She said it's the hardest thing for her to get. But then you see people up here
Mm.
waiting for a celebrity to open something. They done send a celebrity child who's making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
just
Mm-hmm.
gotta
We
do
do.
better. We just gotta really do better. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We
We gotta do
Wait,
better.
My
Bridget.
heart so big, I donate to like school drives, especially if I got it. If I'm working, I donate canned food to Salvation Army. I do all that, y'all. I donate my baby clothes, my clothes. I do all
Ow.
that.
Mm.
So I donate a lot. Donate stuff to Goodwill. I do it. I would do it in a minute. Then
But
I
I'm
go
saying
down
then
there and
people get
shop.
in their feelings. They get in their feelings when they don't see their gift. You know, I ain't never seen a picture of the baby wear what I sent, and I sent him a Gucci sweater. Well, that was your dumb ass for buying that a Gucci sweater, trying to keep up with the damn Joneses. Like, sit down
Mm-hmm.
somewhere. You could have bought that for, and then you might have a cousin who every time she call you and ask you to help her buy a bag of Pampers or something, you like she always begging. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
can't. Ooh, people get on my nerves like that. That just ooh.
Bridget
This is
said
how
When
we
Blue
I
is
talk in
calling
my
her.
spot. You ain't never been over here. This is how we talk over here. This is
when
how
I
we talk.
started when
Bridget.
I started
Hey,
my
Miss Patty
ministry,
Bradley.
Hey,
when I
Teddy
started my
Bradley. Go
Hi.
ahead.
Hey, Miss Bradley. When I started my ministry, my leader, my ministry leader told me, ask God, he'll tell you who to bless. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ask God, he'll tell you who to bless. Y'all, I've been donating to St. Jude's for years. Years. I mean years. And I don't even tell nobody about it. I don't say nothing. Like I don't even do nothing about it. Like I don't say nothing. I just give and keep going. I won't say nothing about it.
Yeah, but I'm
But
just saying it just be getting on my nerves sometimes that people like they get real
mhm.
upset when like you know what I'm saying? Okay, for instance, it is what April 24th, 2025, right? Right?
Mhm.
How many of y'all have seen the gifts that y'all sent Krishan?
I ain't never
Mhm.
seen. I shot the baby one time.
How many of y'all have seen the
I
gifts
never.
y'all sent her? Because half of y'all sent that stuff to Lucifer's house.
No, I shot into a PO box. The one she ain't got no more. She be talking about. Remember I told y'all about that. But she
But
started
I'm
sending
just saying,
with
but I'm
charity.
saying, Lejeune, and not just you, Lejeune, not just you. I'm just asking a question in general. You know what I'm saying? Because there is like people was, oh, I just want to make sure she thanked me, whatever, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, but y'all, how many of them sent? How many of y'all sent her gifts, but y'all forgot your own cousin's birthday? Y'all sent her a gift, but y'all forgot your own sister. Y'all didn't have nothing to send to your sister. Y'all sent her something, but y'all didn't have nothing to send to your best friend that's been your best friend for years because you know what? We just always go out to eat. How come y'all have money to send her? I'm just asking, and I'm not trying to take away from what y'all want to do and who y'all want to send y'all money to. Is y'all money? Y'all can do what y'all want to do.
Mhm.
I'm just asking the question because I just be hearing a lot of like people get mad and then they want to start talking about her and saying little stuff about her because they're mad that she didn't give them the
So
recognition that they needed
that's
or felt they
crazy.
should have gotten because they send gifts and they do this and they do that. Who's
I,
telling
I
you?
saw I saw that baby jacket, um, like a sleeper pullover. But when she shared the PO box with Charity, and Charity started getting the money, I never sent her no money either, not for attorney, lawyer, nothing. When Charity started doing that, folks was sending all kind of money. I never did send nothing. I saw that baby one sleepover with a card. That's it. Never did care about it. Never did. But when you have friends though, that you always be the one that got to come out your pocket and they never reciprocate. Nah, I ain't sending them nothing.
Hey,
I'm not
I
sending that kid nothing. I'm not that type of person. You got to value people.
person said,
You got to value people. Anybody that does anything for you, you value them. People got to understand the meaning of value and reciprocation. When you value somebody, you
I know
show
you
them
meant
reciprocation.
folks.
Once you don't reciprocate and you don't appreciate anything I do for you or take you out to eat or help pay your bills or help put groceries on your table, man, I'm not saying nothing
But
else
this
to
is
you.
my thing. One thing they can
That's
say is,
on
I never
family and
asked you to
anybody.
do this. There's never been nothing that Krishan has gone on that she has said, hey, cash at me, send me
And see,
gifts,
I ain't never seen it.
send me this. She's never asked for that. She's never
Charity did.
asked for that. People are have just automatically done it because they just feel like, you know, they're a fan, they're a supporter, they're whatever, they're this, they're that.
Yeah, I
But
feel like a lot
I'm
of
like,
them
but she
naive.
doesn't. But my thing is, you know how just like you had that friend that might drive a Mercedes, or that friend that might drive a BMW, and you be like, she don't need that, she don't need nothing, she good, and you don't know she's they in the house eating hot dogs and bologna sandwiches because she trying to keep that car so they can drive and trying to keep a house over there, a roof over their head so that they can
Mm-hmm.
live. But you think your friend good, but then you see a celebrity and not just Krishan, I'm Diamond the Body, Natalie, Like it's
All of
so
them.
many celebrities that now you got all the celebrities coming on YouTube. You got Portia Williams on YouTube. You got all these celebrities, and I go in their chats, and people in there super chatting $100 and super chatting $50 and super chat, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
these are the ones that the lifestyle you supposed to be trying to live, but you sitting up here super chatting them, but then you come to little bitty channels like this, or you go to other little bitty channels or other channels, small channels, and you don't want to give them $1.15, a dime or a nickel. Help me
Mm-hmm.
understand the logic behind that.
Yep, yep. I seen somebody, y'all, this real talk, and I know my Auntie Mumu is not playing because I see y'all know the court cases just happened with Jackie Christie a while back here. I seen people paying her
Facts,
attorney
Auntie
fees,
Bear.
sending money for her attorney fees and stuff. I
Mhm.
seen that. They were supporting her. But y'all know Jackie Christie on the Real Housewives of Basketball
Yeah,
that was
but
married to
shoot,
Carl
I
Christie.
mean,
Man, they were
I got
really
my
tearing her
own
up
thoughts
over.
about Miss Jackie Christie. I got my own
They
thoughts about that because my thing is this: you got money, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you and what's his name? What's his name? And it was on the tip of my tongue. Doug. You and Doug you and Doug done alleged y'all done had a wedding every year. You and Doug done had a wedding every year, wedding renewal, vow renewal ceremony. You done had 15,000 on the show. I'd be like, damn, is it another year? I know it's a new season of the show because you and Doug getting married. Y'all done had every kind of wedding you can think of having weird weddings too. Some of them was real
they
weird.
own 10 houses and property. They
And
own
I'm like, you
apartment
on so
complexes.
why do people gotta help you cover this? Why people got to help people do this? Why people got? To me, I don't logically see that, and I get it. I get it. But I feel like if I'm viewing, if I'm clicking, if I'm liking, you know what I'm saying? You already where I'm trying to be. I can't give you, and I'm not, baby. Listen, I just don't see it.
Let me
I
tell
just
you
don't
something about
see
me, Auntie Moon, and it's the truth. I never had a cousin, a friend, uh, nobody but my mama to treat me like I treated them. That's why I cut everybody off. And once people get too used to using you or thinking that you gonna always come through, that's all they tell folks. But she won't do this for me. But she won't ask them what they ever done for me. I can't name nothing. I don't sit here and put whole meals on people's table and don't be. Only reason I say something about it is when they try to call me out like, oh, June this, June that. June act like she don't
and
want to
like when
do
it
it.
came to,
No, I
but when
go
I'm
through
saying
things.
this,
I go through
Lejeune,
things. I never had help. I never had help. I never had help.
but
I go through
listen,
things.
and you gotta understand though, and I get that with
But I never look for anything
never
back in
had help.
return.
But this is the thing too. We gotta understand too, Lejeune. This is like with Tessa. I'm excited that Chrisean is helping her big sister. Because I
Hmm.
feel like that's what family need to do. You got the spotlight. You bring all your family in. You know what I'm saying? Especially those that want to be a part. What I don't like is once the door open for them, right? They be
Yeah.
standing outside in rabbit. When they walk in, they think they walking in mink. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
you
ma'am.
once you get in the door, you change your way of thinking, you change your way of talking, you change your you or we
Because
really
they're
get
not
to see
humble.
we
They're
get to
not
really
humble.
see who you really are. Because
They're not humble. They're shallow.
because
They got a superficial mindset. They're not humble. Humble
yeah, they
people
think
gonna
like,
be
okay,
humble
so
without anything. They're gonna be humble if they got everything. Humble people going to always be humble. People that not used to having
hey
nothing is
Marty.
going to flourish. They're going to spend their money on things they want, not things they need. They beg for things they need. If I have to make sacrifices, and if I can't call on somebody like they can call on me, I'm not dealing with you. I don't care what you go around and tell people. If I can
And
call
that's
on you when I
true.
when
But this is the
I
thing.
that,
This
that
is
hurt
not
you.
that, and I
It hurt you.
understand what you're saying, but this is the thing too, okay? Because I'm here for it. I've been here for it. I'm always here for family getting
Yes,
together. That's
ma'am.
why I was here. That's why when I first started, and I tell y'all this all the time, when I first started reporting on Carlissa, bald headed Skittle, it wasn't really because I didn't dislike bald headed Skittle. It was because I'm like, okay, here's this black woman. She's trying to build her own network from the ground up with her family. Let me see what it do, what it do. That's why I started reporting on her in the beginning. It didn't have nothing to do with her Chrisean's
Yeah.
relationship. It had to, that was mainly why I started. But then as it started unfolding, and I started beginning to see who she really is and who she really has been and who she's really trying to be and who she currently is as a horrible as individual, then
Mhm.
my stance on her had to be I have to show you who she is.
Mhm.
Do you understand
My
what I'm
code of
saying?
ignorance.
So
Yes, ma'am.
my
My
thing
code of
is
ignorance is different.
my thing is, you know, I'm not. It's not because it's not. I'm not always on the sides. I'm not always on one person's side or the other person's side. I'm always on the side of right. That's just
That
how I
was my
feel.
mama
I
was.
feel like I'm always on the side of what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not
Yeah.
always right. I don't always do things that's right. I'm not perfect at all, baby. At all.
Mhm.
Okay. I have to repent daily because I'd be like, Lord, if you take me today and all that I have said and done, baby, I'm gonna be begging, okay, to get in the gate. Okay. So I'm not saying I'm always right. What I'm saying is I believe in karma. I believe in reaping and sowing. I believe the word is the word. I believe it says what it's gonna do. I believe in treating my neighbors and treating people how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? If I was a horrible ass parent and a horrible ass grandparent like Carlissa, I would want somebody to tell me that.
Right, right,
I
right.
would. I would
You know,
want you
some
to
people
tell
get
me that.
offended. Some people get offended, and they're gonna be around enablers to tell them things that they want to hear. I'm not that type of person. Like I told people, I was raised on a different type of morality. My belief is different. I don't go against my morals and my belief for nobody. And I'm like you. I believe in the word. If you got to be able, if you going to, you know what I'm saying. You got to be able, if you're going to be genuinely, people, you be genuine with them. But don't sit and come back and come back and come back and come back, then go back around and talk about the person that helped you. Don't go behind my back and talk about me and not expect me to say, well, I helped you. Well, she's saying she helped me, then she boasted. She didn't do it from her heart. Well, stop going back talking about me if I'm the one help you. And you ain't done
Well, we
nothing back
know,
for me.
but see, we got to know people family dynamics is different, and people family dynamics is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And no one family have the same dynamic, and it's because not one person is the same. You know, we might be similar.
The upbringing be
And do you
different.
understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My daddy used to always say you
Yes,
might
ma'am.
be similar to the because you can't say, hey, this even twins are different. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
my thing is no one person is perfect. No one person is whatever. But if you can check me in my wrong, I should be able to check you in
Check
yours
you
too.
and yours. That's right.
That's just
That's
how it
right.
is. And my thing is, first of all, when it comes to bald headed Skittle, the problem I have with her too is you bullied this child for 3 years straight. Bullied her. Bullied her. You faked it, you phonied it, you did all that. Then when finally she said, okay, I give up. Y'all won. I throw in my hand. Go ahead. I'm done playing the game. Y'all won. Y'all won. Go ahead. Let me go on about my business. Y'all still won't let her live. Why? Because y'all not done. Because y'all first of all, y'all didn't get rich like y'all thought y'all was gonna get it. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get everything. Y'all thought y'all was gonna be able to bleed her dry like a turnip. Y'all thought
Mhm.
y'all thought that so bad that yesterday, y'all.
Mhm.
That's why I
Went
came
down
on
this
for tell you
rabbit
about a
hole
lie.
yesterday. So yesterday, rest in peace to Quran. Okay, and y'all know we don't talk about him over here, but I went down this rabbit hole yesterday, and it led me to this. Okay, I went down this rabbit hole yesterday, and it led me to this. um, I don't even know if you want to this psychic, but it was more like a warlock. Okay, that they're dibbing and dabbing with. Carlissa dibbing and dabbing with him. Let me name these names, and I just want y'all to just think about these names and how they coincide with Chrisean. Okay, so Carlissa's dibbing and dabbing with him. Tamar Braxton is dibbing and dabbing with him. The Cynthia doll is dibbing and dabbling with him. The Cray Cray was following and dibbing and dabbing with him. Um, Jessica was dibbing and dabbing with him. Um, um, uh, um, who else was on? It was about 4 or 5 more, and there's some content creators I want to name y'all too, real bad, real bad. I want to name y'all so bad. Y'all know I want to name y'all so bad. I just need y'all. Oh, I want to name y'all so bad, but God said, mm-mm. I'm just saying, it was a lot of people dibbing and dabbing, right? So it was just the fact that the stuff that they were saying, hey, Kiki, the stuff that they were
Hey,
saying,
Kiki. Hey,
um,
Marty. Hey,
the stuff
Kiki,
Kiki.
come on the stage. We miss you, Kiki.
the stuff that they were saying wasn't even like, baby, first of all, he was lying because he said
Come up
Hey,
here, Kiki.
Marty.
We miss you.
he was
Come up here.
he was lying because he said he didn't watch it on social media. He didn't know what was going on. He just seen it. It just popped up all this stuff about her, woo, 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 right? But then I was like, oh no, 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 because everybody that follow you is like a hate page. You know what I'm saying? And then when I seen her pissing, bald,
Hey,
Jasmine,
Kiki.
Hey
I
y'all. Hey
seen
Hey,
Hey,
Jasmine.
Miss
Kiki.
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 Kiki,
hey
I
everybody.
haven't talked to you. How was your Easter?
I just got out the hospital, y'all. Just got
Oh,
through the same
Oh,
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. I'm sorry to hear that.
And I thank God because I needed a rest. And when I came back, it opened my eyes up with so much that's
mm-hmm.
been going
mm,
on in these internet streets. But yeah, they messed my blood up, Auntie. Um, I had went to a 4, got some
Oh,
blood
goodness.
6 weeks ago. Just had to get 2 more paints, 2 more transfusions. I mean, the other kind where they shoot in your arm. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
good.
mm.
And they took me out for all my medicine and my body had to detox.
Oh,
That's just
yeah.
like
Mm.
detoxing off of street drugs. Real talk. My skin was crawling. I didn't know what was wrong with me. Going through mood swings, but my they had to put me on a ventilator because my stuff had dropped into the 40s. Then I had to sign a paper for what it's called? Resuscitation. But I already
Mhm.
knew what it was about. I knew because when you speak the truth like what you're doing, they're gonna send the enemy behind you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna send the enemy behind you. So everybody who
Definitely.
on these platforms know
Hey,
and
Asia.
understand that you have to stay prayed up because guess what?
Hey, Miss
When you
P.
speaking facts, they gonna speak it. They gonna speak negativity over you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
baby,
You got
they
to
can try,
reboot
but
it.
see,
You
this
got
is
to
my
reboot
thing.
it. Get it back.
That's why, see, it's a thing that what people don't understand. There's a reason God tells you those things that you ask for me in secret, I will reward you with them openly. Do you
right,
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? And there's
Amen.
also a reason He tells you to write your vision and make it plain.
right.
Okay. There's also a reason
Amen.
he says life and death lies in the power of thy tongue. Do you
Right.
understand what I'm saying? So there's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things that we have to live by daily to remind us
Daily.
how we
Mm-hmm.
have to. First of all, I don't give a hell what somebody try to speak over my life. It's what I speak
Right.
into my
That's
life
right.
that matters. You know
Amen.
what I'm saying? Because
Amen.
my
I'm
tongue
ready,
that
baby.
is going you can, and I always say every day, I say no weapon formed against me shall
You shall
prosper.
Shall
Every
prosper.
I
tongue
prosper.
believe
that
in
Yes.
that too.
Right.
Amen.
you will bring it to know. That is it. I say that every single day, baby. Don't let my ears get to itching. I be like, oh, no
Man,
weapon formed
I
against
feel
me
the
shall
same way.
prosper, Lord, and every, you know, like you will bring it to know. Every tongue you will bring it to
Right.
know, meaning that hey, you can say what you want to say, but it ain't gonna go nowhere.
No, it
No.
ain't
Amen.
going
I don't
nowhere.
really care about
Amen.
you saying
That's
what you
right.
want to say because it's really not gonna go nowhere. That's just how I
Mm-mm.
feel about it.
Yes,
You know what
and
I'm
that's what it
saying?
was, Auntie Momo. And the crazy part about it, I came out more clearer because what the enemy didn't know was I seen you when you came in. But
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
what I had to do was I had to be obedient and let him clear you up the way he had to clear you up.
Mm-hmm.
And so then now I've got you face to face. I ain't gotta run and tell nobody you did XYZ. You understand? What
Exactly.
you can't get mad at is the light that God gave me. Cause guess
Mm-hmm.
what? I worked for this light. You understand
Amen.
what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I went without TV for almost 10 years. I stopped watching word of music. That was a commitment that I choose to make. And it became easier day by day. And just because you don't want to fight for that, you can't get mad that when I get on a
Right.
panel or I say something and it's facts and it's moving by the spirit, I'ma speak it. So you
That's
can
That's
speak
right.
what you
right.
want to speak, but I'm gonna speak life in me all the time and everybody that's around me, and I can't help who I am as a person, and I'm not gonna apologize for it.
That's it.
Right. Right.
And you know,
Right.
sometimes it gets to a point where you have to learn that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That don't come overnight. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to learn that. I had to learn that, because I always cared about what other people thought about me, or you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Was
Right.
I
Right.
being correct with it? And
Mm-hmm.
then I had to come to the point where I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I came in here by myself.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
out by
leave.
And
myself.
I'm gonna leave here by
Mm-hmm.
myself. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm one soul in this body. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yes.
have to be able to take care of me and not worry
That's
about what
right.
another
That's
person think
right.
about me. And
That's
so
That's
that's
right.
why
right.
I love staying over here in my small little world over here, as
Yeah.
they call it,
But you know,
my little
your
corner
world
of
not
the
small.
internet.
Let me
But
tell
it's
you
cool
something.
over here.
Your
It's
world
good
is
over. We good over here.
Baby, your world is big.
Yeah,
Because
we
guess
good.
That's
what?
what I be saying.
Love,
That's what I be
love gonna
saying.
shine through regardless to whatever.
Carly.
You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And
Mm-hmm.
anytime something come up, one thing I can say about where I talk at, where I see it, where I come visit, I tell you all the time I be over here. You don't know it because sometimes I come over here to get wind down late at
Mhm.
night when y'all on here. And it's 74 people, 64 people, 42 people. I'm right there. But I'm winding down listening to y'all. You understand what I'm saying? And
Oh
so
yeah,
any
we just family over here, y'all. Cause
yeah.
some people
Mm-hmm.
like me personally, I'm away from kind of away from my family. My family live in Florida and Minnesota, Louisiana.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Right?
saying? So we kind of spread out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it really is like being with my sisters, my cousins, my nieces, my
Hmm.
nephews, my
That's how I
family.
feel.
Like we just on here chilling. And I'm even trying to tell my family, like, y'all log on, come on, so y'all can meet my family,
Hmm.
my other
Yeah.
family. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Let
you
me tell
can't
you
What's
force
on the
something.
grill tonight? Cause I'm hungry.
Let me tell you
huh?
What's on the
something,
grill
Auntie.
tonight? I'm hungry and
Baby,
Hey,
I need
Marty.
a drink.
baby,
Hey, I need a
Auntie
drink. What's
Mary.
on on
Hey,
the grill?
Marty.
Marty,
Nephew Drake,
Marty,
go over there in that cooler. Get me one of them coolers over there
Marty,
while I'm at
Marty.
the
Both stuff in
Why
that
hospital.
you
cooler.
tell?
Hey,
Why you
Marty.
better go get your niece over there trying to sit up
Hey,
here
Marty.
and Marty Jules said, hey.
I heard Jules. I
He
told her,
heard me.
hey,
I said
I
you
say,
better
hey,
go get
I
you.
know she cooking. Girl,
You
I've been
better go
watching
get
them.
your cousin over there, your niece over there trying to threaten the goat. I
Her
said, bitch, you better
her
go
and
sit that
Now,
ass
Auntie
her
down
and
Mumu,
somewhere.
you better
Tessa.
not even get
Her
me
and
started on
Tessa
that.
talking about they gonna bank this girl. Y'all
But you
better go
know,
sit your ass down. She ain't
hold
say
on.
bank.
Listen to what Auntie Mumu told y'all 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Auntie Jewel, that day you got me up there and had me clowning Claressa, and then went out on me like a blank, just went out for the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Auntie Mumu put you out
I ain't
there.
get my hot dog. Y'all over here
No,
talking.
cause
Wait a minute. Get my hot
they be
dog.
up
Get
here
my drink.
pretending like different people. They be up
Yeah.
here pretending, and me and nephew the next day be like, "Huh? Who was up here?"
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
And so you made it your
Nephew, fix
business
me
for
a
me to.
drink. Wait a minute, Kiki. I need a
Okay,
drink. Get
fix
my
your
drink,
drink, baby.
nephew. What's
Hey,
on the grill, Juice? What's on the grill tonight? Cause I'm hungry. I just
Last
came.
night
I
we
just.
just
Tissy,
did it.
Tissy,
Baby,
Tissy,
we got some.
Tissy and
Baby,
boiled
we
crab.
got brisket
No,
tonight,
I have
baby.
some
We got
salmon
some
on the grill.
brisket.
I got some salmon. It's some
Okay.
nephew
Okay.
say he got some broiled crabs, and I got some salmon on the grill.
Okay. Who fixing the plates? Nephew, make me a drink. Make it strong, baby.
And and and,
Be-
and don't nobody let Tessa bring the potato salad.
No,
Huh.
no, no,
Auntie
no.
Mumu, listen
Cause
with the.
they embarrassing Krishan right now.
They
Y'all
really
should
are.
shut y'all mouth.
But
yeah,
listen,
Kiki,
because
Auntie, hold
Clarissa
on,
is
y'all. Hold
Krishan
on,
supporter. She's a Krishan
Auntie,
supporter. Clarissa is a Krishan supporter the
Kiki.
heck
Wait
listen.
a
out
minute
now.
now, Kiki.
Auntie Jewel told y'all. I mean, Auntie Mumu told y'all 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, right? What
Mm-hmm.
this
Mm-hmm.
was lining up to. Pay
Mhm.
attention. They falling in line. Tareen and
They
Chrisean
falling
ain't
in
trying to fall in
line.
line. That's right. It's time to pay the piper. We've been telling y'all that. It's
But
time
y'all
to pay the piper.
embarrassing this baby. That girl, y'all talking about banking her and
They ain't gonna get a
Charity, you
crop
can't
quarter.
even come out of hiding to get in the fight, girl. If
Mm.
you don't
Wait,
shut up,
Charity ain't not. Charity didn't say she was gonna fight. Now she knew better than say
yes
she
she
was
did.
gonna fight.
Yes she did. She said she'll bank them. You ain't hear her? She
She
on
said
the
she'll
system.
bake the goat.
Yes she
Yep.
did. They all talking, baby.
But
Charity
Yeah.
sure
then wait a minute.
did.
But this is how. Let me tell you
They
something.
trying to get ready
First,
for
let
that
me say this.
platform, Auntie
I
Mumu.
don't know. I don't know anybody from Baltimore. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat. I don't want to. You know, I don't want to offend you from Baltimore. But I gotta say this. I don't know about the
I
Baltimore
ain't put
public
none in there
school
yet.
system, but comprehension was not in the lesson plan
There you
because
go.
the
Mumu,
goat
Mumu, you
the
better
goat
tell her.
said
She
you
done
got
heard it.
to beat her. You got to beat her
To
to
get it.
get $2 million.
Right.
Meaning you got to put on some gloves and you got to get in the ring with her for 2 minutes
Like the food getting ready.
2 minutes.
And she
and
ain't
beat
say
her
you
for
your
$1 million.
sisters.
That's what
Uh-huh.
she said. She
Mm-hmm.
didn't say fight her. She said beat her for a
Right.
million
Mm.
dollars. I want to
That's
ask you
that
Man.
a question.
that's that
You might be
Michigan,
bad from where you at,
but you don't
Right.
want to
but
come to Flint,
this
Michigan,
heifer,
baby. This is
Mm.
this
Detroit and
heifer
Flint,
has
baby. We
proved,
don't play.
baby, this
Hey
heifer
Marty.
has
Hey
proved she
Marty.
is the baddest in the world. Do you hear me?
Mm.
Two
Hey
And
times.
and
Marty.
showed that 13
Did
times,
you hear that
Auntie.
Clarissa
Shit.
said that she was a Krishan supporter from the beginning.
She
She supports
was. I remember
y'all
when they
sister.
first kicked
Hey,
this
Y'all
out.
hey,
just know.
hey, I just explained it to y'all. That's where my
Mm-hmm.
dad graduated Flint Northwestern. That's 100 miles from Detroit. We don't play that. Y'all talking about banking. Y'all don't know about banking. Come
But
on
see,
Mm.
to this Midwest and we gonna show y'all a thing or two. She
Okay,
say your
Miss West is
sister.
where
man,
they
the thing
don't
Why we
about it
don't
scratch,
is,
we
baby.
don't play it.
the thing about it
I
is,
tried to tell another young lady we don't play that. And did y'all hear her when she said, "Why are you calling me a B?" We don't play that B word. And
at
y'all know the
all.
word I'm talking about. That's when the gloves go off. We don't play that B
Ain't no
word.
more talking after that.
That's it. That's
Because it's
the
beat.
Midwest
But
for you.
They embarrassing Krishan because that girl support Krishan and then Carissa said
Hey, Shayna.
even Natalie asked me to
Yes.
come on
Hello,
the show
Shayna.
and I
the
told Natalie if any
the
one of them
crazy
girls hit me
man, look,
they're gonna have to sign a piece of paper.
this
Carissa
how you
said
know. This how you know they trying to build the name up on themselves. Last year, when Carissa was on a 20 versus 1,
Yep.
and Tasiki had did what she did to Diamond,
Yep.
they asked her, "Have you heard about Tasiki?" Because they say she the best fighter. She said, "Oh yeah, I love Krishan and her sister, Tasiki."
Mm-hmm.
So Tasiki taking this and running with it, girl. You on? Let me tell you, you are a rugger. You pop
She's
Percodets,
a liar.
booger sugar. You on Roy.
Choochie woochie.
That's it. That's right. You're burnt
She's a
out.
liar,
That woman gonna
Kiki.
hit you in your chest one time and gonna fab you out. Because this is the thing about it, baby. You in your 30s and you've been doing you've been using your body since about 10. You know, half
And
of
you
it.
got
You know,
all
as a
that build a
victim.
body in your body, that baby. You got build a
Mm.
body in your body, and her stuff is natural.
And that's what she
She's
don't
a liar.
understand.
She's a liar. She said, did she try him playing the victim, tried to say Clarissa come forward. No, she did.
No,
No,
she
she
didn't. You
Didn't
came
didn't.
come
for
for
that
you.
woman.
No, she
You
Nobody
came for
didn't.
that
asked her.
woman.
And
And
you
and
know what?
and I'm not mad at her, Auntie
She
Mumu.
can
I'm
say
not
y'all
mad
not
at
the
her.
same. A real baddie that she the real baddie, and she is.
And she
She
She's
is.
a
is
liar.
the real baddie. Then you gonna try to put a picture of you and Papoose up there, and you could tell it was clearly a fan picture. You know, like a
Right.
little
Mm-hmm.
picture, whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
can
Mm-hmm.
clearly tell that. But
And,
then
and,
you
and
gonna troll
Chastity
her
just
talking
came
about who the
for.
Trump. You first of all, I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all better stop listening to bald headed Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
With the
And,
piece
and,
of
That's
and
with
what
the
y'all
picture
Chastity
of
better
that
stop
came
doing.
Carlissa.
for talking about she looking like a man. Chastity, you don't look like nothing, baby.
Exactly.
You shouldn't
Yes,
come for
And then
nobody
you know, is
looks.
she
you
messing
look
with
just like
women
an
now?
orchard bird.
Is she messing with the ladies now?
Yes. My auntie, you just
Charity look
told us,
horrible.
Auntie Mumu. You
Charity
just
just
told
tried to
me.
come for
Yeah,
Clarissa. Somebody find it
no,
and send it
she
to
didn't
Mumu,
laugh.
please.
Charity done left from the Tucci and the weed from the Tucci to the crystal meth,
That's
allegedly.
right.
Cause
And
she
I
Ooh,
ain't
looks
know we could name them
horrible.
out. Because if we could name them out, I would
She
have
done
told
lost
you.
so much weight.
Yes.
That we was
And she
just
looks
saying, hide
bad.
your
Because
purse. If you trying to get Chad to come to a cookout,
she
you better
trying to
hide
get
your
over
purse
there
and your
girl,
on
money.
Rap
shit, you won't
Queens.
have no
Well,
barbecue.
Calista
Look,
Cake is
promising her
still the
that.
wetness
She
out of water,
promising her
She
baby.
that.
trying to
But
get over
let's
there on
see.
Blue
mm,
Show.
mm.
She trying to get over there on the show with
That shit
Blue.
was still wetness out of water. They
Exactly.
better keep
That's
over there. That's
Exactly,
why she keep
Kiki.
that rubber
Carlissa.
band ass chef jacket
Carlissa
on.
even made a video on the treadmill trying to come for
Wait, Kiki.
Carissa.
But she
Kiki.
already told
What?
Carlissa that she'll be
Wait, Kiki. Kiki.
Ma'am.
Can you
Yes,
see what
baby.
the play is going on right now?
Yes, I see the play
Carlissa
clearly.
and Whack
I told
Woman right now.
There
Yes.
you go,
Um,
baby. There
yeah,
you go. They
trying to
running this
go
show.
through them to get to the play. So
They want that baby.
Carlissa,
They
that
want
wench
that
is
baby.
promising Charity a role on Queens of
Mm-hmm.
Rap.
What?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She promising her that.
but
But
she gonna
then,
go over there with
Blue
that
got the
pop
last
my shit
saying.
off. Yes, I pop my shit off, pop my shit off.
Yeah,
But
and
but
guess what? Blue ain't gonna even
mm,
pick her. She needs to go sit down
but
somewhere.
let me tell you something, Auntie. I'm gonna tell you two things. First thing I want to say, how the hell can you replicate something from from the one who originated and authenticated it,
Originator.
which
Right,
was
Kiki. Fuck
Krishan? Let me
originator.
put that
You
out
can't
there.
duplicate the
But
Number
remember,
two,
originator.
remember,
number two.
remember,
Listen,
they
number
said she
two.
was only the gatekeeper.
That's
Remember?
right.
Tell
So
about it, Kiki.
now,
Tell about it.
number two, let's put it out there. Blue will be a low down sucker ass nigga if you give your ass up to the industry. Excuse me, Auntie Momo. If you give that up to the industry, you will let Chastity come
Yeah,
on there to degrade
He
her
he
sister
he
She
because
gonna
getting
y'all
ready
need
rob
the
her.
to.
clout out for
you
her.
know
She
he
gonna
will
rob her.
though.
She gonna
You
rob
R&B
know
her
he
and
sister.
will
R&B
though.
and Whack about to tear every hole that's in that man's body. They getting
But
ready to get
but see R and
everything.
B they brought R and B in because of Kimberly. But Kimberly
That's
Yeah.
ain't
right.
scared of R and B.
Where's
First off,
R&B? You can't
first off, where's
R&B.
R&B or Carlissa accolades?
R&B. R&B, please sit down, baby. You are ran through. You
Listen,
left a
listen,
whole doctor
ATT.
for a three
Carlissa
finger
can't
Oh,
even
whacker.
cook. Where's
Listen,
your
ATT.
accolades, you bald
Huh?
head? Wanna
Listen,
be ooh, Lord
listen,
have mercy.
ATT.
oh,
Hey,
now
Marty.
she's trying to get
It pulled up the
in
one with Carlista. I seen it this morning.
on
Told the lie, talking about she seen Chrisean and Kim, and they told her go ahead and get the liquor license right.
And then I kept telling him, I
Yo,
say, look,
she trying to get that
Girl,
liquor
how you
license
gonna
right.
get
listen,
a liquor license on somebody's restaurant that you ain't even got no part in? How you gonna get a
Lie
exactly,
liquor?
on
You can't get a
Kim
That's why he get the
exactly.
and
liquor license
Chrisean.
for the restaurant
Lie.
And
the
then your
restaurant
liquor license
I'm
was
in.
suspended, baby. You gotta wait
She,
after a while after that gets suspended. And
she
then
said
this
they
girl
told
so
her to go
crazy.
get it reinstated. She
The
lied and
same
she said,
name that she went under another content creator to crash her thing, she used that same name. And then the
Mhm.
girl went tattooed
What you can
Jonathan
also
name on her
do is
back, and
not
she
and then
told him his
admit
name has a H in it. And
Mhm.
then when she was sending the messages,
well,
they were saying
no, give
going
me your
to
time.
Carlissa from Carlissa,
And
going
see
to
how many
you
days that
And,
from
takes.
and
you.
and they already found out them fake.
Also look in the
Yes,
front
I knew they
and
was
on the
fake out the
side of the
dump.
can
Hmm.
you hear me?
So
Mm-mm.
y'all,
Them
so did
folks
y'all
ain't.
pay
Go
attention? Wait a
outside.
minute. So did y'all pay attention? It was one little secret code in all of that. When
Humiliation,
there was one little secret code in all of that
humiliation,
that you hit up R&B and you hit up Carlissa, right? But you
right?
Hmm.
have
Uh-huh.
to. So at the end, they have to pick who's actually gonna make it. Like it's only
He's
gonna be
Exactly.
trying
some
to,
people.
and in the midst of that, he's trying to build both of their pages
No,
That's
up.
I'm not
right.
talking about him. I'm talking
Number
about
Talking
two.
about
Carlissa and Whack
right.
Yeah.
Woman. It's a
That's
code
it.
to all of this. It's
I
like a little
just
Hmm.
said.
secret.
Let me tell you, Auntie Jewel. I just said.
Mm-hmm.
I just
The
said
code
that
to all
this
of
is a
this.
clear case of Whack 100 because Whack. Look, how do Whack
Dre, what you think we're
justify
trying
his
to
stuff
do?
with men?
Dre,
He always call them
nephew.
gay or either police, right? That's how he attack a man about
Mm-hmm.
his sexuality and about them being the police because that's who he is. How do he
Yeah,
attack women with
yep.
CPS, threatening young ladies, and tricking out? Baby, we know you like 8-year-old kids, and I'm gonna say allegedly because
Oh,
we on here, but it came out of your mouth.
oh,
You like you want a Congo, sir. You try to get this woman
allegedly.
with R&B to sleep with an 8-year-old child to groom their kids in the bed. Now I'm gonna say allegedly because I'm on this platform, but I know what I heard come out of your mouth on the
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
recording off of Clubhouse.
Dre,
You
Come
what
on,
you
sure
let's
think he
keep
did.
it
trying to do,
100.
Dre? Come on, nephew. What you think we're trying to do, Dre?
You know what he's trying to do. He's trying to pay the piper. They owe him. He's going
Mm-hmm.
broke on everything, baby.
But
He done got put
anyways,
out the
on top of
division
all
and
of that,
everything.
even when he got Carlissa and the girl talking about come over here and hit with them, they still gonna pick you. It's like a baddies thing. You go audition, they gonna pick who they
Exactly.
wanna pick.
But see,
So
this why I
Charity, guess what, Charity? You promising a role, but you won't get it.
exactly. Because they only making a fool out of you because they only concern is that baby. It's time to pay the piper. Wack ain't got no, they tired of his ass. I mean, his
Hmm.
buns. Blue,
Mm-hmm.
baby, you better sit your buns down because we know how you acting when they took yours. That's why you hate your mother the way you do. Because she left you in the car and you felt like you had to give your goods up to
And
make
now
it
you
in that
trying to compete
industry.
with Kimberly.
That's
You
right.
trying to
And that's
compete with Kimberly.
right. You can't compete where you can't compare,
Jewel,
ma'am,
Mm.
with that
so you think
1.9
Jewel
ass
is
education.
taking him R&B down through there too, cause she moving in silence.
That's right.
I think Kim taking him down through there.
Yes, and Kim will be the one to have to take. Kim will be the one to take
She
him down.
taking him
But see,
down. She
let me
You
taking
tell
him
know,
you
down.
something.
Kimberly don't play with Whack. That's
There
his,
Right.
you go,
you know,
sis. There you
they
go,
like arch
sis.
nemesis.
But let me tell y'all. Listen at this. Krishan telling y'all to play.
She already been told y'all. That's why she kept
Exactly.
saying me and
Humiliation.
Kimberly, me and
Humiliation.
Kimberly,
Mm.
That's and
my
did you
manager
hear?
Kimberly, because she already know comfort because you already she know. See,
There you
this
go.
is the thing. When you know that the person know where all the bones is buried,
That's it. That's
you
it.
don't play with the person that know
That's
where
why I
all the
be saying
That's
bones
about
right.
is.
me. I know how to come at him because I know
And,
who
li-
do.
and let me tell you
They- they-
something. Do you remember that video that Jason Lee did? Everybody was pissed off at Jason Lee, right? If you go back and pay attention to Krishan was in that
She
video.
laid
She
it
say,
out
I'm
for y'all.
crying. She say, I'm
Mm-hmm.
crying.
Oh my.
She say, because the adversary is the one that let me know just how important I am to God
That's
to
it.
be obedient. So these are tears of joy. Even though I am being, I am warning you. She warned you in the car and told you
That they
it's coming
trying
for
to
my
do something.
son. Humiliation.
Mm-hmm.
She sat on that platform and say it's humiliation before the grandpa and the grandma getting this with this humiliation. She know what's going to come up. They are doing humiliation rituals to get
Mm-hmm.
themselves back up.
Smear campaign. Smear campaign. Let me
That's
tell you
right.
something. People will set out smear campaigns to spread lies about you. But if you listen to what they're saying, they're talking about themselves. Hey,
There
No.
you
Marty.
go.
No,
There you
they talking
go.
Hey,
about her.
Are you paid to go
Hmm.
get the bag out the
hey,
front
Marty.
side of the
Hey, Marty.
store or on the floor?
Hmm. I'm listening.
Bag it has
Let
food
me
and
ask you something. Hey, Marty, did you hear what Carlissa said on that line talking about she trying to throw like Corn Kim and Kim is is talking. Lie. Kim ain't gonna mess with Carlissa, y'all. She said, Kim said that I can go ahead and we met up and we squashed everything.
Girl,
It,
Kim
shit.
Kim
ain't met
said
ain't
up with
who?
Marty.
her.
She lying, ain't
Kim
Marty.
said
Kim
who
ain't
said that?
Kim ain't
Girl,
met up
that
with
woman
Carlissa
lying,
just
Carlissa.
and the
lied.
truth ain't
Who
in her
said
or her
that?
daddy. Oh, you know,
In a
let me
minute,
stop.
in a minute,
I damn near said
Kim
something.
about to put papers on all of them not to
Hmm.
speak that girl's
Name. They ain't gonna be
yep.
able to say her name in a minute.
That's it.
Hmm.
That's why they in a
Because
Because
rush.
they
Let me
they
tell you
lied.
getting
something.
tired. That's
When
why
you
they
got a
getting threatened.
when you got a bucket full of snakes and they all turning on each other, they
Hmm.
can't even see how to stack on top of each
That's
other to
why
get
they
up out of
threaten
there.
them. That's
And
why
they
they
it's
threatening them
and like
because they
me, Auntie
know
Moo
who
been
that
telling
it
you,
is.
it's time to pay the piper.
They
They
gotta
willing to
pay the
do
piper,
everything.
baby. And they ain't got
Hmm.
nothing to pay the piper with.
That's right, because
Nope.
Chrisean ain't finna let them have hers.
They
Now
better go
she
sell
helped
some
you
of
the
that
best.
liquor that's in there.
But
And
Say, but
Papa Blue
the
ain't
girl
drunk it
now
helped you
all.
the
listen,
best she
we
could.
gotta say this though. We gotta say
Mm.
Right,
it was
Kennedy.
smart.
Right, Kennedy. Blow a
It
dog,
Right,
was
his mama
smart on
dog.
behalf of the Malones. It was smart. Smart
right.
on the behalf of the Malone family or the Dorsey family, or however you want to say it.
Mhm.
It was smart for them to wait and take control now and move how they moving. That was smart.
But they moving stupidly.
They gonna
Don't
But
fail
come
though.
at that
they just
girl.
not they don't know how to move the right way with it.
Right,
They think they have they had a blueprint, but they
but they
you know
don't.
what I'm saying? But this is the thing. They're like,
They
oh,
moving
we
out the
want to
rug.
tweak it. We want to tweak it to fit us. Do you understand
Right.
what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
But they don't know
That's
what they
just what
doing.
they doing. That's
They,
just
they,
what
They
they don't know what
I
they
always a
see
doing
them
because
straight
hothead
through
at
'em.
because
Mumu.
because
And
Tessa shouldn't have
Tashiki
never
got a
came out
hothead.
today at
She
that
got a
girl.
big
She shouldn't have
ego.
never came out
Hear
talking
that?
about banking somebody. You can't do that. You now you doing gang stuff. Don't end up
Go
in
get
no
one.
bull crap.
Right, Marty. Tessa should have never did that.
No, she should
No,
have
Right.
never did that.
never
Thank
She
did
should
that.
you.
have
Now
never
Always
done
now you
that.
trying to
lied.
Tessa
make
was
it
out of
like y'all.
line doing that.
See,
And then
but
I'm
you know
like,
what?
girl,
Tessa
hush,
was
because it
not.
was,
Let me tell you
you know,
what it was.
you went from,
Woman of God.
Mhm.
What
Mhm.
you
Tessa
did
shouldn't have
was
done that.
expose your hand. You exposed
Mhm.
who you really was.
But Marty, I think Tessa recognized that. That's why she removed it off of her story.
ain't nothing in
But
there.
everybody got it already. She don't understand
You
that.
know where they
But it
went.
was
Everybody
so
got it.
quick. It was so quick.
But
It
Like
was
everybody got
though.
it. It's all over the internet.
Mhm.
she shouldn't
It's
have
all
done
over the
that.
internet.
No,
But
she
have
exposed
y'all
her
not
hand.
recognized Tessa does things like she does her thing, but then when Krishan, let's talk about it.
Let's
When
talk
she
about it.
brings her back to surface, she get arrogant
Yep.
Right.
and she
Always
does
hot head.
things.
Nothing in there. Ask
Right.
them to say some more outside.
Yeah,
And
they got
that's
That's
real
right.
tired, but
talk.
now
She does things like y'all
they
gotta
get
stop doing
tired.
that. Like, why would you come for
Right.
that girl? Stay out of that.
Because you know why? Because they tired of struggling. See, this my thing is, if you got a baby sister that put all y'all on the map, guess what she gonna have to
Mhm.
do?
Mhm.
You have to be able to conduct your business and keep it stable because she can't keep putting
Exactly.
her money into y'all
Keep
and
it
y'all
deep.
just doing what y'all want
Keep
to
it
do with y'all
decent.
money. That's gonna make her run out her money. So what she's trying to do is she's trying to put all y'all on. But now y'all greed have turned
And
y'all
and, and,
fame
and,
have
and
turned
then
to
right.
greed.
And
Right.
then y'all will mess
Right.
it up when Kim tell her
Right,
to
Queasy. They
separate
make some
from y'all with
impression in the
all of this
beginning, but
mess that
even with
y'all
them
doing.
should never be
Y'all
messed
Right.
in
want
the
to
I
get
right.
totally
mad and be
agree.
like
Yes.
she acting different. No, she's in this thing right now. Y'all supposed to move accordingly. You shouldn't have
Exactly.
never
But y'all
came at
brought her
that
back in this.
girl.
You
Y'all
should have
brought her
never
back
done
in
that.
before
You
she
should have
trying to come
stayed
out.
out of that. Right.
That's
You should
right.
have stayed out of that.
You should have stayed out of it. But see, this the
She
thing about it.
did
Auntie
that
Moo
before
was
her
Because
straight with
sister.
y'all.
Cause
first of all,
where was y'all at when Tasiki went on Jason Lee and said
That
y'all
part.
sister
That
did
part.
that
And
That's
I'm gonna tell
right.
did
you
that
something.
to
That part.
I'm
Jason
And
telling
I
you
Lee
something
want to
about
say
that girl
about
this,
because
that?
that girl went to
Marty.
the Rico.
That
See, look, that
part
woman hate
because
telling
I
on
want to say something with that. I may have not agreed with a lot of stuff that China has said, but I actually listened to her the other morning,
you. Hmm.
and she was saying that stuff that Latifah, and I'm gonna say Latifah. I'm not
That's
saying
her
nothing else
name.
about her. That stuff that she went on Jason Lee, she was making
Insinuating.
it seem like Krishan had something to do with
Right.
Ronnie's death.
And that's why I
And
said what
she
I
talked
said.
about her own mama, talking about her mama was on there crying for hours and hours about Krishan, making it seem like, and then she said my mama was on drugs. We
And
all know this.
the sad part about it is, it is no paperwork with him filing for no damn DNA
Exactly.
because it's already done through Blue, do the diagnostic, whether they want to believe it or not. And Blue, that's why I can't respect you. But then I understand that you in the industry and you gotta play along. But I noticed that you don't like to get attached to your own child because you know what you're willing to do to your own child, what your mammy done to you. She sacrificed you enough. You wouldn't have sacrificed yours up enough. Cause y'all selfish like that.
Tessa did the same thing before when Tashiki, her boy, when Tashiki and Charity it was coming for Krishan, like Jules said, and Tessa did the same thing when Charity went down there in Baltimore and they got in that car and they did their lie and Charity was talking about Krishan and Tessa took up for her, then Tessa turned around and changed her story, back cut it the next day and started praying.
That's
See,
right.
Tessa be switching up. That's
That's
why
why
My
Tareen,
thing is to
that's
go
why
on
Tareen ain't even
Jason Lee's
stepping up.
story. I don't care. And everybody's sitting on here saying, oh, that was a long time ago. That's a damn lie.
That
Because if you
wasn't
would
a
have
it's
long
listened
time
true.
to,
ago.
if
That
you would
wasn't a
have
long
listened to
time
what
ago.
Latifah
Go
said
ahead,
on
Jules. Say
Jason
it.
Lee,
Say it.
she said, if everybody would have listened, she said
Exactly.
at my mommy birthday party, when I
Huh.
put the jacket on, she looked at me and she said, Krishan, Miss Charlotte's birthday party was just this while back,
There
right?
you go.
I
Thank
hadn't
you.
even
That's
watched
why
the
I said
whole
it be.
thing.
So
That don't
these
even
people
I
sitting
matter.
here saying it was long ago. Hell no, it
That's a lie.
wasn't.
I said the
Or
same
That
wasn't,
thing.
just
and
happened.
and
I
And
they
the
hadn't even
stuff
take
with
up
watched the
for
China
whole
just
her,
thing.
happened. So you know it wasn't no
and
And
long
they
if
time
you would
ago.
watch, Jason Lee was walking with Lemmy,
Yeah,
saying they coming with a show. This shit just came
Exactly.
about 3 or 4 months ago. This shit was
yes,
okay,
not
I
There
got
last
some
you
year.
go.
questions.
Thank
all of
I
you.
them,
got some
all of them
Mm.
take
That's
up for
why I be like, people
Tasiki,
don't be
and they
listening.
should have
Like,
They
where
stepped
y'all
don't.
up.
heads be at?
And then you know the first thing
I
they gonna
do,
say,
and they
I'm the
should have
real
got into
supporter.
Tasiki behind about
Hell, you
that,
the supporter.
She
You
with doing
said,
you
that
she
with
said,
her.
once
fuck all this.
again, she said, because
Paternity
I want the
test,
people
and
to
it's
hear this
gone.
shit. She said,
Hmm.
I got
we
some
was at
questions.
mommy birthday party.
Right.
And when I put her coat on, she called me Krishan.
Hmm.
And she
Hmm.
Oh
calls
man.
me and she calls hours. When she's on the phone with me, she cries for hours. Talking
Mm-hmm.
about Krishan because she's high. I
And
don't know
she
where
let
people
it
be
be
at.
You're right.
known,
And let me
and
tell
she
you
let
where,
it be known that she's still on drugs.
Auntie, let me tell you
Exactly.
something, Auntie
Exactly.
Jules.
So is she letting the world know this shit just happened? And when
Thank
I
you.
heard I heard her talking about Krishan said, well, maybe that happened some 2 days
It's
ago.
all
I
right.
And
just
I
don't want
say,
to know it
look,
happened a
look.
long
Right.
time
I
You
say,
ago.
telling the
Krishan,
truth.
you know
No,
that didn't happen no
Krishan,
couple. You
she
know
just
that.
Them
did that
other
interview.
sisters,
It's
them
all
Right.
other
right.
sisters
Never
trying
get
to put
in
that, them other sisters
and
trying to
never
put
prevail.
that
Yes,
in her head. That's why she
Mm-hmm.
followed. That's why she followed Chrisean, because Krishan can
exactly.
see,
Mm-hmm.
she can see the
What they
snakes.
doing? That's
You
right. And
They
doggone
and and
You
lying.
always can see them
and let me
That
snakes.
tell you something.
goddamn
Auntie
Latifah
Jewel,
is
you
full of
not
shit. She's
lying.
trying to destroy Krishan. And
She
if
is.
everybody can see it,
And
and
they keep
then
saying, oh,
you
let them
say you
reconciliate.
even talked about running on there.
Huh.
hmm
That's how you
You
know it
Yep,
wasn't
wrong
a
for
long
what you
time ago.
did, Latifah. That
That's
is your
right.
baby sister.
And that's what
yep.
I
Cause
keep
she
telling
trying to
you.
destroy
The
her.
difference
Why?
with
Why Chastity talking about
reconciliation,
they need to be together?
just
She
because you
need T, but she don't
reconciliating with
need her.
somebody, right? Just because you are reconciliating
No,
concerning with your family, don't mean you got to
China
be with
has
them.
actually came out. China has been mad about that
Yes,
interview.
yes, and
Hmm.
she reaching out to people because
China has been
Tasiki
really
wrong,
mad about that interview. She
Because
has.
Tasiki, let me tell you
and I
something.
don't
I
blame
told
her. Do you
people,
blame
I
her?
said, I want you to look at
That's
No,
how I
Tasiki,
I don't
said
blame
keep
her.
putting the
and I
line.
want
Cause
you to
people
look
try to
past
play
it.
on your face.
Look what color Tasiki was. Tasiki is a
That's
high
stupid.
yellow girl. Tasiki looked at black in that interview. You know how your
Hmm.
blood is blue before
Now
it touch
you with the
oxygen turn red?
sauce.
You can
Now
see the
you with the
demon
sauce,
shifting
oh
in this
bitch.
wench. The
Hmm.
demons was shifting in her. I caught the demon shifting in her on Zeus. When she was in
Hmm.
that car, her neck began to rumple up like a
Y'all
reptilian
did at the
demon.
end when she
That's
got in that
right.
car.
That's
Yep.
right. And
And
I
you know
said,
what,
"Oh my
Kiki?
God, this
My
wank is
problem
straight
is
sitting on the
when
It
you gonna go
changed
over
when
there and
she said. It changed when she said, "What did you say?" It changed. Then
Yes,
it was coming
but
out.
but
it
All
my
right.
started
thing is
moving.
to say my thing is to say something happened to him after he wanted a paternity test. Everybody in the world know it was not about a paternity test that he was going to
Exactly.
court, bitch.
And they know it wasn't because they did a whole interview where the girl
That
simply
was
said,
not a
"We
paternity
did this
test.
to
And
see if we could
Latifah,
go
you full of
viral."
shit to go on Jason Lee with that bullshit.
That's it. And Jason Lee is with Zeus now. He is with
That
Zeus
shit is
now. He took
wrong.
the Auntie podcast
That was
Yeah,
and
she
they
about
is
gave
you
him
wrong
the
for
attacking
stage.
that.
her in that mall.
She
Right.
wrong for that.
That was not about no paternity test. And for Latifah
Exactly.
to sit on there with your own sister, bitch,
And that's what I keep
girl,
telling them, Auntie Drew. I keep telling them this bitch don't want what Chrisean want. She want to be Chrisean. And that's the problem. Because let me
That's your
tell you
right,
something.
Kiki.
and Krishan
That's
keep
your
trying to
It
right,
give
Kiki.
that
no.
hoe a benefit of the doubt.
It's
Because
nothing
Krishan
that
sat on
Chrisean can
live the
do for
other
her.
day and said, what she said, I hope that interview was from some weeks ago, not from like 2 or 3 days ago. I would feel different. Well, guess what, Krishan?
You feel different,
That
baby.
interview was
The other
just some,
day.
yes. And I
Because
hate to
That's what
tell you
all
this.
them at Car Piece that got in Carmen. They jealousy in with Krishan. They want to
that's
be.
it.
All them demons come together. Demons come
And this the
together when
thing.
they don't like.
And
When they
let me
when
tell you something. It's bad. Now this like this here. Okay. Jewel eating a pecan pie. I I don't want Auntie Jewel pecan pie. I don't want a piece of the pie. I want her pie. That's covenant. You covenant your sister. You're coveting her. You don't want to eat a piece of the pie, the same pie. You want the pie she eating. You want that
Hmm.
particular pie. You want to take her place. You can never do that. So it's nothing that Krishan gonna ever be able to do to Tifa, right? Because what Tifa had over Krishan scaring her all these years, I will beat your tail, and I touched on you. Remember that. So when
Hmm.
Krishan came out and let that be allowed, that freed Krishan and covered her. That's why I say if y'all wanted to do something to her, you can't do nothing to her now because she's still in the blood right now, baby. And ain't nothing you
In
could
the
do.
blood of Jesus.
Ain't nothing you can't beat anointings with a stick, honey.
show
So that's
okay.
what you do. So when you got a person that got that much hatred and envy against you, you don't have to reconcile with them about
Show
nothing.
don't
About
about
nothing
nothing.
because doctors will
Talk,
never
Kiki.
understand light. They'll never understand light because guess what? Do y'all remember when Jesus was there at 12 years old when his mama and daddy was
Hmm.
looking for him? He said, I
And he
thought he
was
was in the
lost,
temple.
yes.
He said, I thought you knew I was about my
Preach it,
father's
Kiki,
business.
preach it.
And that's how you got to break it down to them because they don't understand. They don't
Hmm.
understand. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
like my
It's
I
nothing.
like Auntie Momo. They got a comprehension problem.
They do. They
They
be
got a
watching the
comprehension
same
problem. I
thing
like
you
Auntie Momo. They
watching
got a
and get a
comprehension problem.
whole nother. They and then what I don't understand is Claressa Shields a woman just like Tasiki a woman. Clarissa is an educated, classy lady that has a profession. You don't have none of that, Tasiki. You a woe out, back alley cat trick.
Chasing other people's dreams because you was already a stripper. Auntie Marty, I'm gonna say
Exactly.
to Auntie Marty, I all of them should stay out of it and let them go ahead. Like I wouldn't care what Carissa Shield got. Go on, fight it, Tasiki. Like
Yeah, girl,
somebody
girl,
need to put people in their place, and they don't do
she
that.
definitely
That's what's
need
wrong with
to.
the world now.
Hmm.
They have a problem with putting folks in their place.
Hmm. And y'all don't want that woman to speak her mind. I feel like that lady should
I'm
just
going.
say
I'm
whatever
going
she
to
want to
say.
say.
I'm going to say this. And when I seen Tessa do that, and I'm sorry to say this,
Tessa been
y'all.
exposed her hand to me
I'm letting
Me
y'all
too.
know.
Me
when you
too,
got
Auntie.
mad about that food truck.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute.
Mm.
I seen the vision when I seen Tessa do that. Tessa ain't getting no restaurant. I'm sorry,
Mm.
and they gonna go into
And then
feuding with
let me tell you
Krishan.
how
I'm
they
telling you.
consistently play on Krishan top like she's slow. You in there hollering about,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
cause
what they do.
this Tasiki favorite. We gonna do Tasiki favorite meal. And then you got Chastity over here hollering about the only person can save Tasiki to save Krishan is Tasiki. No, baby. Tasiki needs Krishan to save her. And I guarantee you, Krishan not
Mm.
gonna choose your ass over her baby, ma'am. That woman is
And
not
guess
giving
what?
up. Give up one
Aunt
of
Kiki?
yours. Give up
Kiki,
on the
not only
years.
that, not only that, why they want to do everything and want Chrisean to do everything for everything. Who do you think
Exactly.
gonna put up the money?
That's
Chrisean.
what I
But
keep
y'all want her
saying.
to make
If I
make make
got 12
particular.
siblings,
Yeah, who
if I
putting up the
got
money?
12 siblings,
Like
if all
people how
y'all
they
my
treat you.
siblings up here, and I put you in a position to stabilize yourself, that's what you're supposed to do. Don't keep running back to me. No, I don't mind
Thank
helping
you,
you if
Mm.
you
Kiki.
fall in the hole, but I'm not obligated to do shit for you, and I ain't got to put my soul on the line
Preach,
for you for this Hollywood fame stuff either. And I'm definitely
preach.
not gonna let you jeopardize my baby either, because this what this about. They all trying to get together to throw something on this girl because we know for a fact ain't no paternity test was trying to be
I'm just a
revealed from
talking.
no Ronnie. And that's what pisses
We
me
can
off.
hear
No,
you,
It makes
my
it
Kiki.
thing
hard
is
for me.
this: y'all coming for Claressa Shields so bad, but where was all that smoke for everybody that was talking about baby Chrisean?
Exactly.
Mm.
My whole point.
Mm.
Where's
There you
that
go.
smoke at?
Because all of them detaching themselves from him except Tareen. Tareen been
Prison
said,
popping in
pay
that chat.
attention to
She
this.
telling the
When
truth.
pay attention. Do y'all remember Tareen say? They been coming to us. They've been trying to get us to do a family show. They've been trying to
Wait
do
a
this,
minute.
but
Asia
I'm
said
not breaking.
Krishan called 50 her baby daddy.
Prison
Well, that is
jealousy
his
and
step
And,
baby.
drugs.
and, and, and
Shit.
Kiki said
Tareen
it's the
was the
baby
only one
daddy.
that spoke
Jealousy
up.
and drugs.
And Tareen, the only one spoke up
The only one,
against
Tareen say,
Carlissa when
I'm
she
not
told
falling
her
Because
in.
Asia
this
say I
baby
love
ain't
this.
no. She said the baby ain't in the circus and all this, and call her Claressa Sprint Rissa. Nobody else
Prison
came
popping
for
y'all.
defense or none of that.
That's
But
it.
now y'all coming after this lady, but y'all tell us, oh, Krishan ain't tell us to say nothing. She tell us to leave it alone. But now y'all coming for defense of Tasiki. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. So that
Exactly.
Mm.
and so you know what that let you know? That let anybody that got light in them know they with the same shit. They willing to get if they could get a soul up.
They
If they
done
could
gave they soul up.
exactly. I was just saying if Mumu as allegedly because I'm
When
on your
Krishan
platform.
submitted, she fully committed to go
Allegedly.
like me.
There
Right.
you
That's
go.
why I said it the way.
She
That's why I
fully
said it
submitted.
like that.
She fully submitted. She fully submitted.
She they
She's
they
not under
fully
submission
submitted.
of man.
Chester Ben had her
She
hand
fully
out.
submitted.
Chester Ben exposed her hand when she came up there and she was mad about what we sitting out here as Christian supporters pushing your food. Every day Auntie Mumu got it up there. Okay, don't forget to vote for for Chester. When Chester this was Chester got pissed off with Krishan. Oh, so you can help this nigga get a restaurant,
She
but you couldn't
did.
help your sister,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
right? You been holding
They
that
Mm-hmm.
paper.
always say
So
that all
then
the time. They say it all
when
the
people
time.
started paying attention to that, like me,
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, this is a jealous thing right here. Because y'all started saying what she
Mhm.
did to her man, but guess what? Where you horse was at, excuse my language, auntie, where
Mm-hmm.
y'all was at when Krishan was being touched by the secret old man who had already laid up with the other sister.
Oh
Mm.
When
shit.
Ronnie had to pick up,
Talk
and what
about it, Kiki.
you wanna holler about getting
Well,
somebody
where
for the
was you
food,
at allegedly on Zeus when he was allegedly
sucking her way to the top and fell at the
no,
bottom.
when he was allegedly
That's
messing
what
with
she was
your
at.
daughter who you give a baddie chain to?
Exactly.
mm.
Chosen people go
Mm.
through
But then
things.
after this question, where your son at?
And then don't
Hmm.
forget the reason why he left her because he went through her phone and seen who she was sleeping with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He
Listen,
Mm.
did.
Kiki.
What was
Listen, Kiki. Listen, Kiki.
she
Chosen people
told
go
on
through things
herself in her
alone.
own song, y'all?
God Father God Almighty isolate us to protect us because the enemy
Right.
has plot for us that we
Read
don't
it out.
see. See, one thing about the enemy, what they don't see, one thing about
Mm.
the enemy that the adversary that come for us, that God know what you doing. See, you think
Mm-hmm.
we don't see it, but God sees it. So he
Exactly.
isolate us to protect us. What that's why I say this. Krishan can't keep pouring in their cup and horn run out. She empty and
That's
she had to go
right.
through her stuff
Cause
for
if
long.
I'm pouring
Ain't
my cup
nobody
out, who
doing it.
filling my
That
cup
ain't that
up?
type of time. It ain't that type of time.
And guess what? God tell you clearly, do not throw your pearls to swans.
Every
That's
time.
What?
right, Kiki.
Come on, man. And they
What I
sitting there
just
Mm-hmm.
said
thinking
I
ain't
said,
nobody seeing.
not of your
They
pearl to swine, but they'll take it, use it, and attack you with it.
Let me tell you something, Auntie Mumu. No, you might not see me on your panel all the time, but I guarantee you where I'm at, you are always being talked about. You are always
Mhm.
being
I do too.
respected
I
by
talk about it
everybody
all the
on the
time.
panel. Yes, ma'am. And I always give you your props all the
Well,
time.
appreciate that.
Come up in there.
Mhm.
Ask Dre. I ain't know Dre was in there. I was just laughing about Dre the other day when Dre when the hate page came on there and Dre said, "You fucking bitch, are you? You lied on me on a platform, bitch." And Dre was
Oh, I
drunk as I don't know
appreciate
what,
you.
and I could literally hear Dre
You did a
saying
good
it.
job.
I could literally hear. But let me tell you something. It ain't no love lost over here, baby. Because I know
I
where I
told
come from,
Auntie
and
Mumu.
I know I'm always be at. You
I
understand? I'm gonna
told
Mhm.
stand
Auntie.
with what's right.
I told Auntie Mumu when I first came over here, I didn't care she had three or four, five people in here. She gonna build just because she gently, authentic herself.
Hmm.
God, guys,
I don't
this
know how to
lady.
be
I
nothing else,
love this
y'all.
lady.
That's
I
it.
love this lady. I
Well,
love
thank
this
you.
lady
I
like
love
she's my
y'all too.
auntie.
So
This
with that being
the realest
said,
lady. You don't catch all of them real like that.
baby,
You don't
when I
catch them
get to
all real
talking,
like
when
that.
I be getting on my stuff, and Miss Marty will tell you, and my platform, he love you too. He'll tell you. I always say because Auntie Mumu said this long time ago. Well, then if you want to know this, I could send you to get educated on this because she got it in this folder. I could send you over here. You can get educated on this.
Yeah, man,
I'm gonna
Princess,
spread the
cries all
love.
go
I'm
to
gonna
Auntie
tell where it
Mumu.
come from. You
Well,
understand what I'm
thank
Give
saying?
y'all.
her
I
the flowers.
appreciate
Give her her
y'all.
Yes.
flowers while she here. Give her flowers. I could
Please give
never
me
start
my
another
flowers
page.
while I'm here, child. I can
Cause
smell them,
I
baby. Don't give
I
me
could
Mm.
never
mine while
start
I'm
another
gone.
page or
Mm.
give my own YouTube page because of the respect that I have and the dedication I have for other people I respect on their page.
Yes.
I
Because
rather
it's a
see them
time and a
shine.
place for
I cause no,
everything.
no, it's not my path. I rather see
Right.
them shine. I rather see them shine doing what they do and
My
how they
thing
do
is,
it
let me tell you
and how to
something.
purpose.
When you coming anywhere, Auntie LeJune, just like you said, and you coming on a platform for what's right, it's gonna shine regardless. It's gonna grow regardless, because God gonna
They
bring the
gonna grow.
people where it need to
I
go.
told that person, I said, your platform grow,
But what
Auntie
they don't
Mumu.
know is this Auntie Mumu, this a page where we chill out. She got other pages too. And that's why
I
I be
do.
letting
I
them know.
just be chilling, y'all.
That's right. I say the woman got the tea. And let me tell you, I say it ain't a move that Calista could make. I say, do you not think that Auntie Mumu didn't catch that
So we're
1.9?
not gonna let her make it.
You remember Auntie Mumu when she kept saying, "Oh, I
Who called
graduated and I
Tennessee?
got
Oh yeah,
marketing," and then came back and
they ain't
say,
gonna let her
"Cause
make it
I
over here.
graduated with a 1.9." I said, "Well, hell, you got a
Mm-mm,
GED
mm-mm,
then.
mm-mm. We're not
You
gonna let
got a
her make it.
GED, sis."
Nephew,
Mm,
I'm here.
nephew. Let her know we're not gonna let her make it.
They ain't gonna let her
baby,
make it over here.
Uh,
you know I ain't gonna let her make it.
mm-mm.
Y'all
We don't
already
let
They
know
Not
that
I'm
the
gonna
when they
have
slide.
to
was
bald
make it.
headed
saying over
splitter.
here and this and that, they were talking about that lady. They were saying everything I felt. And I was in them comment section laughing, down on the floor, just screaming. If that could have heard me before I got on that panel, I just was lying. But I sat back and I watched her. She is a great person. They is hilarious over here. And
Yes,
what makes them funny is they tell the truth. The truth be funny when you say it. They be telling
yes.
the truth. It makes the truth be
Huh?
funny.
Huh?
Baby, if y'all could be a fly on the wall when we ain't on.
That's what I said. I already know. See, one thing about me, and everybody know, and where I'm
That
at,
we love you.
we love you. We love y'all. We talk about y'all all the time.
I
Nephew,
love
there go
everybody.
You
your
I love
understand?
Kiki.
y'all.
Tell her we love her.
Shit, I love y'all too. Believe that. And
But
everybody
I'm
know
gonna
where I
drop
come
We
down,
from.
y'all.
definitely
I'm finna
love
get in the
you, Miss
chat.
Kiki,
I'm finna get
Miss
in the chat. I'm
Lagune,
tweaking.
Marty.
I
All
Uh-huh.
love
right,
y'all
y'all.
straight. I love everybody.
We
I'm gonna
love
drop
you
down
too,
the chat
Mr.
though, y'all.
June.
I'm cooking.
All right.
All right.
All
Y'all too
right.
funny for me. All right.
Baby, let me tell you something. I'm telling you, if they think they hurted me, they didn't, baby, because I needed that break. God knows I first I was already breaking. When I came back, that man was like, "What in the world, Kiki? You dropping gems back to back, back to back, back to back?" That man gave me that whole platform to say everything that needed to be said about this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You're lying to Siki, talking about this woman started with you first. No, she did not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the woman already was had 1 foot in hell and 1 foot, 1 foot. She was straddling the fence. If
Mm-hmm.
you didn't get her before she went to prison, it's over with for you. Because she have surrendered totally. And that
Mm-hmm.
anointing gonna tear you apart.
Mm-hmm.
So come on with your jealousy and your envy, and you thinking them licks coming from Krishan, them licks coming from God. That's where they
Mm-hmm.
coming from. That's why every for a whole year straight, this woman stayed off that internet and y'all bashed her. And every day, God got every lie debunked it every day. It was every lie that came out was debunked it before 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so that lets you know the power of prayer right there. And really it only take the prayer of one righteous person. But just
Mm-hmm.
imagine how many other people over here praying for her. And that's why I said what I said. It's good she doing the interviews, interacting with the fans, but guess what? Auntie Mumu, I love you to death. But if I got a question that's worth $10,000 and I'm running a business, I'm gonna have to tell you what's going on the back end, sis. Cause I got to make this
Exactly.
10,000 for this question on this interview. So I'm gonna give
Exactly.
you the answers, and then that's gonna let me know whether you for me, whether you a
Or you
fan or a
against me.
supporter. Because if
Mm-hmm.
you're a true supporter, you're gonna say, well, you know what, Kiki, make your money. I ain't gonna ask that question, but we'll talk about it on the back end, Auntie Mumu. I got you. But
Uh-huh.
this is a $10,000 question. This is $100,000 question right here. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? And the reason why it's going from spike, spike,
Thank you,
spike, spike,
boo.
spike to down, down, down to how you done it. How you done it. You understand
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And so that's what I keep trying to tell people. It is a fine line between supporter and content creator.
It is.
Okay? And you have to know how to maneuver that line. And if you're not capable of doing it spiritually and mentally and common sensely, you will mess your own bag up.
But you know, some people don't care though.
They don't.
Some people
They
don't
don't.
care.
It's everything ain't content. And that's a
But
fact. And one thing I would never say about the internet is that it's undefeated. Because if I could touch one person, baby, I'd have defeated you. Because for the
mm-hmm.
internet to be undefeated, that means that everything the internet say got to be 100% true. And if I could debunk one lie, then you not undefeated, baby. Because guess what? I just debunked one of your lies.
Exactly.
So I never give a devil that much glory to say that the internet is undefeated. It is defeated. Y'all just let the internet defeat y'all because of the hatred that y'all and the malice that y'all secretly have in y'all heart for this child.
Mm-hmm.
Because and I'm gonna tell you something. Another thing they get pissed off at. Because if Krishan do something wrong, I must call her out on it out of love, the same way I'm gonna do to my son. If I know my son doing something he ain't got no business, I'd be a fool to lie to him to make him seem like, oh, it wasn't your fault, Krishan. It was the girl next to you fault. No, Krishan, it's called correction, baby. We love you. Correct this here. Get this here right.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna get
That's
on
what
here.
you
Oh,
and that's one thing I had to say. I know
mm,
people don't like her or care about whatever, but people used to get mad when China used to correct her because they like, well, but that's her sister. At the end of the day,
at the end of the day, you know
that's
what I'm
her
saying?
big
But
sister.
I tell you
You
what,
might not
you
like
could
how I correct my sister, but I
let
bet you better not say nothing about me correcting her, because then
Auntie
I'm gonna get
Momo
in that ass.
Auntie Momo and Auntie Jewel, let me tell you what I saw when Krishan was standing behind Tessa. Tessa looked like a big undercover demon.
Mm,
It was coming out of her pores.
mm,
To the fact that you can't even give your baby sister a compliment because guess what? You feel it's more beneficial for you to give to Siki the compliment because she's willing to go out there and do anything beyond everything to get that bag. But what you don't know is, baby, the bag is already made. The
mm-hmm,
victory has already been won. Now keep running
mm-hmm.
behind the enemy for that dirty money, and you'll see it ain't gonna last. You better go and buy it and enjoy it and party it off, because that's about the best thing you're gonna do other than lose it, because everything to seek it gonna fail. And I hate to say that. But when you got a heart as wicked as you and Chastity and Tessa, you can quote every scripture in the Bible you want. But what you can't hide is that spirit behind that body. It's gonna come out. And you sitting here trying to trick your little sister into believing that this is an old interview when the stuff with Ronnie just happened. And Ronnie, just let me get on him for 1 second. Rest in peace. It makes it hard for people to feel for you, Ronnie. Why? Because we know how you got here. You got here on a
Mm-hmm.
miracle by clout chasing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. Number two, your mama need to come out here and tell these people, look, this girl ain't had nothing to do with this. Because regardless to whether you open your mouth or not, you playing a major role in this. That's your child. You lost your child to some industry games. And here you sitting back steady hearing
Allegedly,
his mouth
because
allegedly.
we got to say
Allegedly.
allegedly on that
That's
because
why
he
that's
was
why I say
also in them streets.
there you go.
So you
My
don't
whole
know what
point.
you lost your child to.
Exact right. That's why I say allegedly. That's why I was gonna say allegedly. Then you know I was gonna say allegedly. But my thing is this here. Why are you not standing up as a mother and saying, say, stop talking about my son. He no longer here. And she ain't had nothing to do with it. No, we can't stand this wench. No, we hope she do whatever. You can say whatever you say, but if you can't be real about your own child, how the hell you want me to respect them?
Kiki,
Hmm?
Oh, she
Kiki,
breaking up. Is she breaking up
Kiki.
on y'all end or just my end?
Can
I'm
y'all hear
breaking
me?
up? Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I breaking up? She
I
can't
can hear
come
you.
out here. She can't come out here and break up nothing because it was Chrisean fans that made it happen that her son had the service that he had and all the money that she took. He didn't even have the right service with her
But
being
see,
the mother. So
this
she
the
ain't the
thing
right
about
mother
Auntie
to do
Marty.
anything.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. She can do it. By right, she could do it. And as a
But
mother,
she ain't.
she should do it. But guess what?
But look
Y'all
at the
riding that
games they
clout too.
played. Well, look at the games they played before he left here. The auntie was on there, lying and all of that. They ain't gonna save
Right.
face. They ain't gonna
Hmm.
save face.
That's sad. That let me know how you feel about your own child then. And that's coming from a mother. I'm
They
fighting for
would have.
mine
They
every
would
day.
have. They would have got him off the internet and got him some help because it couldn't have
Exactly.
been my child and you
Couldn't
on
have
the
been.
internet acting a fool like that. I'm sorry because I'd have got on there and embarrassed the hell out of his
Okay,
ass. I'm sorry.
so let's go this way. Let's play devil's advocate. You couldn't get your son off the internet. He a grown man, right? Let's say it like that. Okay, your son is not here to no longer speak for himself. How about speak some integrity for your son? How about tell the truth? Because regardless to the fact, the truth is gonna be exposed regardless. No matter how
But
Because
you try to
actually,
because
hide it,
has
it's
she
gonna
did
be
she
didn't.
really
exposed.
say something? Did she
She
really
didn't.
like
She said a
She's
couple
not
of
gonna
ugly
say.
things.
She's not.
right?
She's not gonna say nothing. Because like I said, when
Mhm.
he was up there, I'd embarrass my son. You know you wasn't with that damn girl. You know me.
Mhm. So
I'm
she
gonna
really
put it
not
out
gonna
there.
say nothing.
Right. But in
So
his
she ain't gonna
death,
say nothing now.
in his
Mm-mm.
unaliving, you should want to have enough integrity for yourself as a mother, as a
She ain't
human,
even she ain't
to
even stop
say,
her sister for up there
right,
saying he wasn't an ex. She didn't say nothing after that.
exactly.
She not gonna say nothing because you wouldn't have did
Mm-mm.
that at my child's thing. You wouldn't have got up there with that mess.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Mm. And that's all I'm saying. I understand about family. I understand about reconciliation and all that. Tasiki is not a person that Krishan need to reconcile with to the point to where she's up under her like that. Because with that much hatred for your sister, you already try to line her up and lay up with her baby daddy from the beginning. With whack with them old text messages. And I'm gonna say allegedly, but it's out there.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
And you knew the messages was fake. And then Shakim told Krishan what you was trying to do. That's why she sent your tail home, Cassidy. You was trying to get your sister hit in Hollywood, okay? Shakim told that, and then you turned around and got him taken out, allegedly. But how can it be
Yeah.
allegedly when it's on the screen where you lying, telling the police, we hear your voice, Chastity. We hear you telling the police, oh, he packing this, he packing that. He said he did this to me, he did that to me. You set him up. You did a whole sacrifice and ain't get a quarter. That's how much you need to know you're not worth. You
That
took a, yeah, you took a whole life to fall in the
It
industry,
would
and you doing even worse. You so trifling, bitch. Excuse me, Auntie Mumu. Yes, I'm on one. Chastity, you such a
it would
trifling
be
bitch.
even
The people
worse.
gotta take the tops off their milk, so you won't
hmm
sell them. But you so damn trifling, you'll sell 4 scoops for $1 in a plastic bag. to get a
Wait
hit.
a minute. Wait a minute. So Terry said Ronnie still didn't deserve to be unalive.
But
I didn't say
my
he
thing
did
is,
say
first
he
of all, I'm
deserved
gonna
to be
say this,
unalive. You
and I
deserve
don't
to
know.
say rest in peace.
Rest in peace to him. But I don't know what Ronnie did in his spare time. I don't know what
Exactly.
life he lives. I don't know. I know I seen him you
We
know,
seen on live what he did.
I seen him hustling on live. I did see that.
Exactly. Man, you
But
live
I
by the
don't
sword, you die
know
by the sword. It
as
is
far as what he did, outside of that. But I feel like don't nobody deserve to be unalive.
exactly.
But I don't think that personally, in my personal opinion, it didn't have anything to do with Krishan. It didn't have
Exactly.
anything to do with any of that.
Exactly. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that, oh, it's good for him. What I said, and I mean what I said, it makes it hard for you to grieve for a parent that's not willing to stand up on what's right for her child. And this is coming from a mother. And I'm gonna stand on it. Rest in
And
peace,
I'm
Ronnie.
with you because here's the
Shit.
thing. Here's the thing. Everybody sit back and they forget what Ronnie was out here doing with the battery in his back with
Right.
all these people that's against Krishan. Let's not forget this.
Yeah, he
Let's
Thank
not
wasn't
you.
forget.
innocent, y'all. He wasn't innocent.
He was
Exactly.
not. Let's not forget that he had a lot of people putting a battery in his back. A lot of
Mm,
people. And it was that goddamn Carlissa, that wench.
that's
It
it.
was
Dr. K.
I'm gonna name all of them.
Yeah.
That Captain Light ugly asshole,
She
all
started
of
it.
them.
That's right.
Jessica West, all of them. And
Right.
they the main
Tasha
ones
K.
that's out here doing memorials for him. But y'all was the one putting a battery in
Putting the
his back,
battery in
and
his
y'all
Exactly.
don't want to
back.
talk about it.
626. Don't leave his old bald headed ass out.
Yeah,
Oh, I
y'all
ain't gonna
sit
let her
back
leave him
like
out.
y'all scared to talk about it, but y'all
I'm
did
not.
that to that boy. Y'all did. Y'all
That's
did that to
right.
him. Y'all put
And
that
that's why
battery in
y'all
his back.
and that's why y'all up in here hollering about he still didn't deserve it. And guess what? He ain't deserve y'all pushing him to do it either.
And I'm
It
gonna
was
Exactly.
talk
all
about
fun
this.
and
So
games
let's
until
talk
somebody
about
had to
case
lose their
wise.
life.
I'm gonna take a step back. When we was talking about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
our private conversation. Let's go with case wise. They put that same battery in that girl back.
Right,
When
Jay.
Krishan was over there trying to live a life with K Swab, they sent another girl over there, but the girl got arrested. The girl said, y'all got me arrested. Y'all got me in trouble. Y'all put that battery in my back. Don't talk to me. I get in trouble with the law lying because y'all did this to me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But people
Right.
forget about this stuff. They want you to
Yes.
sit back and forget what y'all be doing to these people.
Exactly. And then you want to come on here and you want to beat somebody over their head. It
And
was
that's allegedly, but not allegedly.
right. Man, I'ma say how I feel. Same way when y'all was on that cheerleading that man on, and we started telling y'all to stop, and y'all know for a fact Captain for Lights got on Blue Rocks TV and
Mm,
said we just did
mm,
this to see how
mm,
far it was gonna go.
mm,
Y'all know the truth, but you want to run on it.
mm,
But you want to get mad because I say that it's hard for the grieve for a parent who ain't gonna be a stand-up woman. And since her son can't speak for herself, you
mm.
supposed to be able to have enough integrity to speak for your son. And I'ma stand on that. And if you mad, that's on you.
That's on you. And I'm gonna tell
Mhm.
all of y'all, y'all sitting back thinking Carlissa got the upper hand. Y'all
Baby, please.
laughing now,
Cause this
but
ain't
y'all
got no
all gonna be
hands.
crying later because that bitch,
That's
that
it.
witchcraft that her and her sister did, the faithless allegedness,
Hmm.
y'all
Hmm.
all gonna be crying later. Y'all think
Because
y'all have had an upper hand. All of
But
you
God
hoes.
and
is not pleased.
let me tell you something. This is sad part. This how she get y'all. This how spiritually blind half of y'all who
They
hide
so
in the
spiritually
bushes
blind,
is.
it's so crazy.
Is. But let me show you just how
And all
spiritually
that
blind you
tongue that
is.
y'all put on that baby, y'all
That's
have put
it.
some tongues on that baby.
And not
But
just hold on, T. Jewel, please let me say this before I forget it. For the ones that always want to holler who deserve what, guess what? I ain't got a hell or the heaven to put nobody in. You
mm-hmm,
understand what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, look how y'all did a newborn baby. Let me
mm-hmm,
tell you something. Carlissa ain't got now hand to play. She don't even have a bottom to sit on. That's owned by somebody.
Mm.
Okay? And so with that being said, this is why y'all can't come up from under her trends. Because soon as she get on that internet and she get the plan, once you come into agreement with what she under, that's
Exactly.
why you can't think you in a trance. Because
Mhm.
guess what?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like
Amen.
me getting on here and say, y'all, let's all gather hands and let's pray. Girl, I don't know who you praying to.
Exactly.
No,
Me neither.
ma'am.
I don't know who you praying
Shit.
to. And
She's
y'all
sitting
sit
on
on
here,
here, y'all put a
Yahweh,
bandana in the
Yahweh.
Bible. Y'all put
Thank
a
you.
whole bandana, a bandana, a
Hmm.
blue man in the fucking Bible.
Not just that, you took his tennis shoes and made a sign
Yes.
in his house and in your house
And then
with
your
a blue
sister come out of
elephant turned
nowhere,
against the
faithless
wall.
evangelist. Oh, we did this,
Girl,
we did
please.
that. Child, God sit high and God look low. And you
Very low.
cannot pray on kids. And even when she was up there on Blue Rock, and I'ma say it, y'all didn't ask her the right questions. Y'all
Y'all
should have
didn't.
said, well, why would you put the bandana in the Bible?
Exactly.
And why would you say he
Prophetess.
Hmm.
came home to his kids?
They better
His
watch what they
children,
keep coming
but
in under
his
agreements
child
with.
is Chrisean Jesus too.
Right.
Y'all seem to can forget about him.
Exactly. Because guess what? The the same way they trying to detach the world from this baby is the same way they detaching themselves because they know the plans that they have. But God say, guess what? I know the plans that I have for you too, Christian
Tell him,
Jesus.
Kiki.
A plan to prosper, a plan to be great. Yeah, he got a plan for him too. Go to
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah 29:11. He got a plan for you too. So stop following under that trend because once you go into Claressa page, she already getting you to pray with her, and that's when she gets you to come in agreement with her, and that's when them spirits fall on you, and you can't tell the difference between right and wrong. That you'll sit there and talk about a newborn baby with a 52-year-old Jezebel slut. And then this the thing about it. No, I won't keep my foot off of
And
Jezebel
you know
neck
what? I was gonna
because
keep
guess
my
what?
mouth
Jezebel
closed.
never
I was gonna keep
changed.
my mouth closed. But sis and
Jezebel,
nephew, you know I
mm,
got something to say. I was gonna keep my mouth closed. But I gotta say this. And I'm tired of this shit. I was gonna keep my mouth closed. Nobody ever talk about it. But when he
mm,
went and took the baby in the middle of the light, I mean the
mm,
middle of the night when she was with K Swab, in the
right,
middle of the night,
with no
and he
blankets
took
on.
that baby and Mars was in there, I said I was gonna keep my mouth closed. But when they wrecked that
Hmm,
car that night.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Sure
Nobody
With
did.
talk
that
about the
baby
fact when
in
they
there.
wrecked the car that night.
Exactly. Exactly.
And they didn't have the baby in the car seat. They did
Mm-hmm.
not.
Exactly.
Blue,
Hmm.
anything could have happened with that baby in that car, allegedly.
And
I'm
that
just
was his
saying.
intentions. That was Blue intentions. And that's why Blue, how you attached to a
They don't
baby that's
talk about
allegedly
that.
not
And I'm
yours?
so mad. They do not talk about that night.
They don't. Because they hiding it. You know what I'm
They
saying?
do not talk about the fact that they wrecked that fucking car. And that baby was not in the car seat.
Was not in the car seat.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part, I'm gonna tell you something else they
And
don't talk
March,
about.
they always take up
Hmm.
for you. But bitch, you know what happened to that baby that night.
Hmm.
Exactly.
And I don't got no respect for that bed wench trifling sitting there, baby. You sitting here lying, telling me you ain't pregnant, and we could look at you. Oh, I just wasn't eating. Well, baby, so you wanted her to pay your bills, take care of your men, and feed your children?
Mm.
Come on, man. So I guess she the mama. I guess
But
everybody
see,
see
they
the
don't
line she
talk
got to
about
chew
that. They
on.
always try to say blue ass.
That's right. And Blue, the reason why I don't respect you is because you the reason why the people turned against her. Because she's
Mm-hmm.
trying to save your tailbone from instead of getting raw dogged with them panda eyes. Ain't nobody stupid. We know what panda eyes mean. We know you not in a boxing match. You in a bed match
But
getting your
on my
prostate
sister
beat to
panel, I
death.
gotta say allegedly, allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly, allegedly.
Allegedly. But it's out there.
But it's something happened that night in that car when they wrecked that car.
That's right. That they seen they couldn't touch that baby. He was
Mm.
gifted. Like I said, whatever Chrisean was in with Blueface and Blueface let her know, guess what? If you didn't get her before she went to prison, you're in trouble now. Because she have totally surrendered.
Elijah not
It's
there.
over
Get the
with for you.
trash.
It's over with.
Pull
So
the trash.
you can hold your nuts, you can hold your cocks, you can hold your cats, you're to the
I'm just
cops.
tired of this. I'm just so tired of them. Like, The baby is innocent. I'm so sick of all of them, but they never hold Blue accountable.
They don't. You
It's
want to know
like he can
why?
do
Because
whatever,
they
and they
hypnotized
never
on that
talk about
Shadid.
it.
I remember the first time I came here and I put Shadid in the comments. Auntie Mumu would always put my comments up. But that particular comment, she wanted me on that panel. But
Mm.
remember, I couldn't get on the panel. Y'all had to wait till my baby boy come to fix my mic. Remember? But I'm steady
Hmm.
hitting y'all, steady hitting y'all. She say, Bullseye, Kiki, what you talking about? That's not the first person told me Bullseye. The original first person that told me Bullseye was Monique Slaughter, mother. And she also put a finger up to her lips like,
Mm.
yeah. See, I can remember everything. I remember that night. And then that's when we had a couple of people in the chat and we were able to commune with each other on what I knew through typing. Because y'all know I used to hate to type because I can't see. So the only way I can see is if I'm typing on my phone and looking on my TV. But the thing about it is that people, if you get your emotions out of stuff all the time, because that's how they winning you and your children over with the mass through emotions, and start thinking realistically. Why would I sit on a live with a woman that's Yahweh, Yahweh? It's only one way. It's God's way, and ain't put a piece of soap on you, but you got the nerve to turn your camera around in that muddy water. Girl, please. Your husband told you you was stinking. Your cootie pop was stinking. You tried to clean it up in the airport. The
In
tub
the
stinking to
airport,
you.
let the
In
world
the
know. In the
airport
Knowing you
with
airport,
was
the
smelling
Carlissa,
tub.
like, knowing you was even more
you
funky
dirty
because
wench.
you was tissue was breaking up all up in your booty hole. Talking about,
And
and the
that's what
tissue
you
was
said.
breaking up all up in my booty hole. Do you know what you was smelling like, baby? If you would have
For
sat
your
your
husband to
funky
tell you
ass
you
next to me
thinking.
on a
That's
plane,
it. And your sister even said you so funky that every time you sit down, just like I kept telling you, Carlissa teeth for to fall out of mouth. It's not real.
Oh, I keep
That's how
saying
much
that
y'all don't
too.
pay
But
attention
people
to
don't
nothing.
believe that when we keep saying that. Carlissa, you say her teeth about to fall off. But how long have I been saying Carlissa is gonna be in a solitary? She's gonna be so
Yes.
locked up till she can't even, her mouth gonna be so
So
closed.
twist. That's what I tell. That's
I've been saying
her
that for a long,
for a
long
long time
time.
since I met you.
I've
because
been saying
God
Since
that
I
for
ain't
a
met
long
you,
time.
because
cause
God
girl,
ain't pleased, and God is not to be mocked.
he's not. Let me tell you, he ain't pleased, and he sure ain't fun of being mocked. You understand what I'm saying? And Blue, this way you mess up that baby. You can fight Rashawn all you want. One thing you not gonna get is God
Tell you
glory.
that I'm gonna clean
God,
out the
God
goddamn
say, God
refrigerator in
say,
a little bit.
God tell you in a
Tell you
minute,
that
but
I'll
I
clean
would
out the
destroy
refrigerator.
man before I give man my glory.
There it is.
You will
And
never get God's glory.
you can't honor your other kids and you leave your other child
Mm,
behind. That's not gonna
exactly.
happen in God's eyes.
You and then look how many times you got her to unalive something that was in her. That you were
Exactly.
sacrificing them then, and
Yep.
she didn't even know it.
Hmm.
That's why you so detached from your son, and you want me to feel sorry for you, man. They could
And
bust
that's
your
why you
booty
got
till it
mad that
swell
she
up.
didn't sacrifice, because she didn't sacrifice Chrisean Jesus.
That's
That's why
right.
y'all mad.
And
That's why you
Kashawn
mad.
Jesus, I say
And
this
that's why you've been
all the
trying to get
time.
your hands on him
Kashawn
since
Jesus
birth.
is gonna be the
Exactly.
blessing in the world to all
That's
of them.
it. That's right.
And they
He gonna be
all
the
gonna
one to
sit
pull y'all
back.
sorry ass out of them ruts and them
Hmm.
holes y'all
Hmm.
in. So if you coming over
Yes,
here
I do.
and I keep telling people, if you coming to these platforms hoping we say something about her, the only thing you're gonna hear that's probably gonna be exciting to you is if we're correcting her. Other than that, we standing on love with her, baby.
We standing on love.
We standing on love with
And
her,
you would
baby.
not talk about the baby. I don't give
Exactly.
a damn what you say about nobody else.
Hmm.
But what you will not do is talk on the baby.
That's it.
You only
But you
got
want me
30
to
more
give grace
minutes.
to a whole grown
Yeah,
person who intentionally put themselves in a situation of harm for a bill over
Mm,
an innocent baby?
mm. An innocent
Girl,
baby.
bye.
But
Y'all,
that baby, let
y'all
me
the
tell
fucked
you,
up ones on this
Chrisean
internet.
Jesus is gonna be a whole miracle in front of everybody's eyes.
Exactly. He
And
already
if
won.
well, we good, but in front of Carlissa and them haters, you crazy wench. That baby
Mm-hmm.
is gonna be the miracle. And they
Mhm.
gonna sit back and they gonna wish they could be a part of his life.
That's right. Because you want to be a part of his life,
But
because you
he
want to
is
put them in
so
that
he gonna
system.
be
He
so
not
precious
going.
in the light of the Lord
That's right.
that his mother, he gonna look at them like he the internet do not forget what you have done.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That baby gonna sit
See,
back and
the
see
stories you
everything that
show
they
us, you
done.
should have to read
Yes.
that.
Mm.
Oh, they think they winning now. Look,
And
Kiki, I said all the time,
mm,
laugh now, but you gonna cry later, ho.
that's it. And the crazy
Mm-hmm.
part about it, for all you ones that's hiding in the bushes and want to try to tell somebody, baby, we are free thinkers over here. You can't control no thinking over here.
At all.
So you might as well go ahead on and either sit and hit the like button and subscribe, because we know you ain't going nowhere. You might as well hit the like button. You might as well subscribe. But even if you don't, we don't care. But
At all.
what we do want you to know is, baby, we know what you're doing. We know those numbers. We
Mm.
know it. And see, in
Mhm.
Blue, when you tried to name her rock and line her up, you forgot about the other rock, right? Peter in the Bible, you know, the
Come
rock,
on.
the church that was built on the
Preach,
rock.
preach,
Yeah.
Come
Kiki,
on.
So
preach.
while you try to think you put in a position to compromise her, you just fell right in the order where God wanted her to be at. So let's not forget
Preach.
about Peter. Let's not forget about that church that's called the Rock. It's still there after thousands of years. That's why I keep telling y'all people, y'all need to educate yourself and stop letting this internet run you and your family and consume you to the point to where y'all about to lose y'all mind behind somebody that you'll never meet.
Hmm.
It is
That part.
insane.
Preach, preach, nephew.
They
I
get
heard
on my
nephew. There you
nerves.
go. You know, nephew love you.
Mm. They get on my nerves, Auntie Jewel, that stupid stuff. You understand what I'm saying? They
No,
get on my
nephew Dre on
nerves.
here. He love you. You hear
My baby Dre, yeah, it's my baby there.
him?
Dre, I'm sorry about what I did the other day, Dre. But
Oh, you good? You good?
I
What's going
had to
on?
question her and see what was going on with that.
Girl, yeah, that stinky Tootsie Cat. Oh, sitting up there talking about you washing it up with a paper towel, talking about the paper towel
Yes, sticking
was
in your butt
breaking
and
up.
all that. I
So
say,
you
girl, you
walking
filthy
around here with
with a
coochie
sticky
smelling
butt.
paper towel in between your legs and in between your
Exactly.
butthole and shit smelling paper
How
towel in between
humiliating is
your
that for
asshole.
your
And
husband
you
to
think
tell you
that
you
that
stink?
you think that's something to get online and be like,
Hmm.
and I was breaking up paper towels in my booty. Girl, you too.
And
First
then,
of all, you 52 years old, heifer. You don't know how. See, this is a bitch that don't know nothing.
hmm,
Okay, you don't know how to travel, hoe, because
right,
everybody knows in your bag as a woman, you always keep some wet, moist towels.
wipes. Exactly.
Okay, some women wipes and stuff because
Right.
as you should know, you always keep a little snack, you always keep a
Hmm.
phone charger, you always keep these things on you because you never know when you're gonna get delayed in an
Right.
airport, you dummy. So
And that let
therefore,
me know wherever
you
you
have to
came
know
from. You
how
came
to
from
keep
laying up.
yourself up, and then you out here smelling like hot coochie, hot hot
Hot,
breath,
hot
hot
cock funk,
booty, just smelling hot and musty. Okay,
smelling like
you not
pussy.
musty, you mursty. Okay,
That's
it's
it.
difference between being musty and being mursty. You
Yeah.
mursty.
And
Okay.
that what you was
You,
smelling, baby, was called cock butter. Secretion. That's what you was smelling like. That's cock butter, baby. And anytime your husband got to tell you you smell like cock butter, that mean that cock butter been there for a while.
mm.
Because how you can't smell yourself when you sitting
Baby, you
down?
smell yourself before anybody else smell
Exactly.
you.
That's why you ran that bathroom, and that's how she get y'all. Because let me tell you something. Carlissa know her soul is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Carlissa not even fighting for
And
her
she
soul. But what
empty.
she
She know
doing
it.
is she's
I
stripping
She
y'all
agree.
of
empty.
y'all's.
That's
She's
why I be
stripping
like,
y'all of
I'm so
y'all when
tired
y'all
of
come
talking
into
about
agreement with
her.
her.
She knows. She knows it's
She
gone.
know, and she gonna take she just like Jezebel. She gonna take every one of y'all
Hmm.
down.
She
So
knows it's
for them
gone.
200 people and them
I agree.
150 something people that be in her comment agreeing with her, that's why you ain't got no blessings going on in your life. Because baby, let me tell you something. Everything you speak, it got power in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
everything you agree with has power in it. You have to
Mm-hmm.
choose which one you want, darkness or light. So when you think it's funny, when she's talking about a helmet and all this, know that this woman already know her destination. That's why
Already.
she'll never
Baby,
stop.
she
It's
knows
when
Yeah,
you
she's
pull
on
up
I
purpose
know.
Jezebel,
in
she
that
got
You're
ass.
every
right. You're
characteristic of
right.
her.
I totally agree. I totally agree. It's like You can talk till you blue in the face with Carlissa. She already knows her soul is gone.
She know it.
She
And
have
she
sold her soul to the devil.
exactly.
And it's
She
nothing
has
you can
sold it.
say. You can talk till you blue in the face. It's gonna be the warfare. The angels fighting
Exactly.
them. The
That's
devil.
that's right. And that's what's going on right now. So when y'all
Yeah,
sit
it's
on
just
a
a
live,
warfare going on with her. And
that's
I'm
it.
glad that Krishan has
And the thing
actually
about it, Auntie, is gonna be slow and steady, and it ain't
it
gonna
is.
stop no time soon. You just in your beginner
Mhm.
stage, baby.
And I'm
Well,
glad she
and
did
I
protect
told y'all.
herself to
Now,
those.
what do y'all remember?
Yes.
What happened to Jezebel? Remember, Jezebel
Yes,
was devoured by dogs. Okay,
devoured.
okay. So
I
she's
broke
gonna
that
be,
story
and see,
down. You remember when she was talking
she's
about that
sending
dream?
attack. Pay attention. Listen, we gotta
Yes.
remember that
She
she's
talked about
devoured
Hmm.
that
by the
dream.
dogs.
I broke it
And
down.
that dream, that whole dream that Carlissa talked about is here right now.
That's it. And I told her, I say, y'all sitting there. She
Mhm.
mad at that church
It
because
is.
that church wouldn't even lay hands on you. I believe they put you out of that church because you came in there with that Jezebel spirit. And
Th-
people know what that Jezebel spirit. And guess what? You
mhm.
went into
There it
a church
is.
with
There it
order.
is.
And they sent you clean up out of there because they know one thing. They know what the last stop for Jezebel is. They know
Mhm.
Mhm.
this, and she do too. She was scared when she had that dream. See, she been playing all these times with this Lord and Jesus. That's why she can't say it right. She can't say it right because guess what? Even the demons and devils tremble when they hear
And
his
that
name.
faithless,
That's the
that
power of his
sister,
name.
that
Hmm.
faithless, but faithless evangelist,
That
that
Delilah.
Delilah, that
Hmm.
sister is playing along with her. Like it's crazy that people
Yes.
don't see what's going on.
Exactly. Because, man, let's be clear. Let's be clear. This woman knew what her destination was. She trying to live it out through her kids. But the sins of
Mhm.
her, the reason why her kids are trying to get away from her, the little light that Blue had, let me tell you something. For a while, God wouldn't even let me speak on Blue, right?
Mm.
Because Krishan was praying for this man. Because that's the
Hmm.
little light she did have in his life. And he was thinking about trying to do right, right? But then here come that pressure. See, pressure busts a pipe. Pressure gonna
Hmm.
send you two ways. It's gonna run you to God, if that's who you are, and that's your purpose. Or it's gonna run
Hmm.
you away from God. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all are choosing life and death yourself. So when you on this platform and she's making you laugh about the baby, and y'all
Hmm.
want to talk about the baby, all you doing is lining up with your soul, going to hell, missing your blessings for your kids to get attacked, dummies.
But
That
this is
is.
the thing too.
Mm.
This is the
They
thing
won't stop
too.
talking about the baby.
Oh, she got them hypnotized, and they think it's cute. They have so much hatred. You tell me what can. Let me tell you something.
You
That's
know
a
what,
powerful
Kiki? You know
child.
what, Kiki? You know
Mm.
what? I feel like that these people hate Krishan so much, and half of these people
Dealing with,
want
you
to be
know,
her, and then the
Right.
third of the pie want to sleep with Blue, right?
Exactly. I said
They
the
want to be
same
Blue,
thing.
so they put
I
the
said,
tongue on that baby,
right.
mhm.
like they wanted something to be wrong with him,
So
like
bad.
putting a tongue on him. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And that's sad.
And they
That's
just
so
don't know
sad.
when you speaking and you come into agreement with somebody putting their tongue on somebody, you gonna be held accountable. So when you get on your Facebook pages and your Instagram and your internet street, and you talk this negative stuff, everybody that's hearing what you saying and you making them feel good or either bad, guess what, baby? You are responsible for that soul.
You are.
You are responsible for every message that you put out there. That's why I don't have these different platforms. I came out and made a Facebook in 2010. And I was so frustrated because I'm like, what is wrong with these people? They don't even know how to talk. And you know what my friend came to the back? She said, Kiki, we don't do that. She said, because guess what? And you know what God told me? He said, watch what you say. Because everything you say, you're going to be responsible for everybody who attention you draw from your comment. I definitely deleted it and asked for forgiveness. That's how real it is out here. And then the thing about it is, parents, for the ones that's over 18 that have children or want to have kids, you will burn yourself by talking about a child. Number one.
Mhm.
Number two, baby, your sins fall on your kids, regardless to whatever your pastor told you. That was a lie. The sins of the kids do not fall on the parents, sweetheart. The sins of the parents fall on the kids, and that's why her kids are trying to get away. That's why Dre trying to get away. You lied, and how I knew when y'all was lying about how I know that girl sent Lady T on this boy because Lady T's sister is the same one that got on Blue Rock thing and said Drake took her pew pow. Come on now. How y'all looking at
Okay.
these people and don't know they from
Hello.
Ohio? That's why
Hello.
y'all just say it is insane how these people think around here. Damn, comprehension is a mug, bro. For real. The school
And then
system
y'all
has
wonder
already
why
failed you.
Auntie, y'all be like, Auntie don't like nobody. It's not that I don't like nobody. I just don't get in bed with everybody.
Exactly.
And I don't
'Cause
trust everybody. And I
that's
don't
right.
take everybody for their word because I watch you and I listen.
Exactly. It's
And
gonna tell exactly who you
the
are.
first time I talked to that crazy girl, I was asking her questions and maybe she was getting mad. I was driving the
Hmm.
demons and I said, oh no, 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 no.
That's right. And if you look on that interview, Tessa, this how I know. The same way Tasiki was looking on that interview, like she was black. Look past everything, y'all. When you watch stuff, ask God, show me the education, the spiritual education in what I'm watching, and not the entertainment. You will see that bad spirit behind this girl. When Tessa was talking, do you notice that you only could see from Krishan's shoulders down?
Mm-hmm.
And then you were sitting there gaslighting your own sister about no, that was 2 days ago. And Krishan knowing in her mind, I'm by myself. She's sitting in the dang on thing telling you 3 days in a row it's a humiliation. They feel to humiliate me and my son. Pray for me. Don't let that happen. She's asking you, but y'all so silly. Y'all worried about figure. This ain't about no figure. This about this woman and her child's soul. Fools. That's why y'all gets on my nerve, and that's why I don't care how you feel about what I'm saying. Cause I'm tired of trying to break it down to you every other way. This stuff just don't affect who you watching. This affects you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
This affects you. This affects. I stay prayed up. The
Because
enemy
spirits
tried to
are
take me out of here.
transferable.
He couldn't do it though. He couldn't do it. I choose life. I choose the right thing. And it's not that hard to do. Your body can adjust in 3 days of anything. You go to penitentiary, you know you can't come home, you know you ain't got a bun, your body gonna adjust to being in there. So you could adjust to want to do the right thing or try to do the right thing, but no, y'all think everything entertainment. Why is your family, you sitting over here so consumed in this woman to your family falling apart. Cause you on every hate page trying to find something on her.
And baby, and Dre in jail, Blue in jail,
Hmm.
Callie on her way. Callie
Caleb
look like
mentally in jail.
well
She been
shit,
in jail.
you might as well say that because she back into a cult mindset. I've been
Exactly.
watching her and I'm like, oh Lord, she back into a cult mindset.
I knew that when I seen her with them leather swim pants on the interview. Talking about we selling, no, what you was selling was plates and cock, but ain't nobody want to buy it. People was broke that week. People was broke that week. And then you got this other demon sitting up here, everybody laughing because she's slow winding. But what she don't know is she's so high on them rugs, chastity, that's the Jezebel and her stirring up. She
Ooh,
ready
and
to
that
get it
just
the blue.
now I gotta look at the Jezebel spirit because it's in that formation. Jezebel and Delilah's in
Exactly.
full since I wasn't even looking at
Effect.
that.
And y'all sitting there
They
laughing at
is
this
in
stuff.
full effect. Jezebel and Delilah is in full effect. You got to just watch the spirit, and the spirit is
Exactly.
transferable. So the person that had this, that was housing the spirit, might not be the one that's housing the spirit right now.
Right. Because the spirit jumps around.
It jumps around.
And
It's
if
very
you're a Christian and the
transferable.
spirit can get on you or in you, then what more do you think you could do as an unbeliever?
Hmm.
Because I could pray it out for me. God gonna deliver it out for me. Because I'm not gonna let it get that close to me. But just in case I do, because I'm not perfect, I know who is perfect. I might not be perfect, but the love I got for God is as perfect as I know how to get it at this point of my life. I got
Hmm.
common sense to know right from wrong. I got common sense to know it ain't that cute to be worried about what's wrong with somebody else. Baby, why is my husband out here cheating on me and my children out here shooting up people and my daughter up here laying up with every Tom, Dick, and Harry? But I'm sitting here worried about what Claressa got to say about a baby that's her own flesh and blood, who she don't even give a damn about her own children that she raised. How can you? Let me tell you something. Being a grandmother is a second chance of being a mother.
It is.
To take over what you messed up at first, you get a new beginning. And girl, who don't want to take that opportunity on?
I love mine.
Exactly. And that's why I feel like I feel. That's why I say it's hard. I didn't say I didn't grieve for him. I say it's hard to grieve for a person when you knew what their intentions was. Okay, but now what happened is the tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Let's pray that he got himself together before he went. But then now let's look who out here advocating for him. Where is your integrity, ma'am?
No, any of their integrity.
Exactly. So they gets on my nerve with that. Well, it don't do this. And well, guess what? Y'all done crucified that baby.
This is how I feel. Honestly, I feel like they think y'all all are slow. And I ain't gonna say me because I know I ain't slow because I don't watch none of them.
Me either.
But they all follow each other. They all repost each other.
Right.
They all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all still be there like y'all don't see it.
Exactly. For the entertainment. And your child out there doing something, God knows what. And then when it hit the thing, oh, I went through this. And you don't even realize it's because you done been up under agreement with a whole demon this whole time. That's just like fighting that's just like the enemy saying, oh, I don't exist. They said the biggest trick that the enemy ever placed out here was to convince y'all that he don't exist. So then if you don't know that he exists, you don't even know what you're fighting against.
Exactly.
You sitting there laughing at Claressa and thinking Chrisean is fighting against flesh and blood? No, ma'am. Chrisean is not fighting against flesh and blood. She is fighting against bad, dark, wickedness, people in dark, high, wicked places. And God people is protecting her. God angels is protecting her. He is protecting her and her baby. So y'all gonna stay mad. So you might as well come to grips of this is what it is.
Kiki.
Yes, ma'am.
So what advice can you give me?
No, wait. I love you, Kiki, and I love when you up
too,
here,
baby.
but I got to go to bed because I got to go to work in the morning.
Okay, mama.
I love you. I swear I love when you here with all my heart.
I love you too, baby. I always talk about you, so I love you too, my Sade.
So I'm going to bed. I love
all
you.
right, sis.
Good night, baby. Now what you talking
sis,
about,
good
Auntie
night,
Mumu?
nephew.
Yeah, Amy. I'm here.
I'm going to bed because I got to go to work in the morning. And I will holler in the morning when we have our good chat. But let Kiki, let my sis talk. But good night. I love y'all.
Good night. Love you,
Love you too, Amy. Good night.
Auntie Mumu, they are. I just don't understand how they could. Every time I hear this lady, voice, my toes start balling up. I can't control them, so I don't listen to her. She just a voice that I just cannot receive. And my spirit at all, it troubles my spirit. Every time I hear it, gives me a niche in my spirit, and I'm just like, man, because I know who wants to sit there, who needs that much entertainment to sit there and hear somebody lie back to back to back to back to back to back to back like that. Child, at this point, y'all either confused. No, I know what it is. Y'all blind. That's what it is. You're spiritually blind. That's what it is.
Miss Kiki,
What's
this
up,
Miss
baby?
June right now. I'm gonna say this.
Hey, Miss June.
I had to come out here because I've been listening to you. Ain't speaking nothing but the truth. Listen, people got to listen. And when in the Bible said you got to be like minded. If you do not believe, in the devil, wicked, devil, the money spirits, you lost. You lost out
Right.
here.
Because you don't even know what you're fighting against.
Lost. My Bible say, beware of bad company. Beware.
Mm,
Watch the
Mm-hmm.
company you keep. Cause
that's
bad
right.
company corrupt good
Good
character.
character.
You
That's
cannot.
right.
But she don't
You
even
can.
have no damn good character. Nice
Exactly.
Auntie Bev.
And God tell you, He tell you in Psalms 1. What's the first thing He say? Do not sit in the council of the what?
Ungodly.
Oh, the
There you
wicked.
go. Come on now.
The unholy.
Come
Do
on.
not walk in the counsel of the unholy. So these
Come.
people who think and that's what I was saying. If people really think that everybody was born a child of God, he said you're born, like you say in Genesis, everybody born with their hands unclean.
Right.
That don't mean, that don't mean that they do not grow into what the devil wants them to design and create to be.
Right.
They choose to be that way. Don't
That's
think that
right.
people don't know they horrible demonic spirits. Yes, they do.
That's right. And they do. They
Mm-hmm.
do. And that's why I keep telling it. I be trying to tell it, man. But like I say, you could talk till you blue in the face, and guess what? I love to talk, so my face could get blue all day long. It ain't gonna matter to
But
me. I keep saying the
yeah,
same thing.
that was they saying about Carlissa. But it's true because my pastor been telling me that, my ministry leader been telling me that for long. You can't argue with demons, and
That's
you
right.
cannot
You
make
don't
peace
have
with the
to.
devil. You can't
That's
argue
right.
with them. They can't
Mm-hmm.
argue with them.
And so, but what I can't understand, Auntie LeJune, the girl sitting up there telling you the key words. Listen, y'all, they coming
Proverbs
behind me and my
58.
baby.
Proverbs 58 said, a person come out and strain at the room. That's mean a cursed room. They
Thank you.
come out speaking lies.
Thank
They
you.
come out speaking lies.
Right.
Listen what I'm saying. That's why when you take somebody as Carlissa, who is a
Hmm.
habitual liar, she's a
Yes.
habitual liar.
She's
Hmm.
Chastity,
a
a
hoe and
habitual
a
liar.
habitual liar.
That's it.
She a
The
hoe and a habitual liar.
and a habitual liar. You don't think them characters are Satan? Because Satan what orchestrated and he operate in the master of deception. Come on now.
Thank you.
You ain't got to lie about everything.
Exactly. And that's thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you very much. Like this lady here, I'm serious, y'all. If y'all don't see that this woman is coming for your kids, y'all can't see it because it's so funny. The hatred that y'all have for this girl, that let you know this girl got some anointment on her and in her. Whatever her calling is, y'all better sit down.
It's a
Mm-hmm.
bribery. It's a bribery. Why you don't come in agreement with Satan? You don't make proposition with Satan. Carlissa don't
Exactly.
make proposition and
That's
break
why
coming
God
with
say
bribery
many
with
of them will
Satan.
speak. Oh, I
Yeah,
cast
yeah,
out this
it's
in
a
your name, and
bribery.
I said this, but your heart was far away from me. Your mouth
Mm-hmm.
Your
stayed
heart
on
went
me,
away
but
from
your
me.
heart was far away from me. Get on
Your
from
heart
around
went
me.
away
I
from
ain't
me.
never
Because
knowed you.
God say he do not. He do not. He's not affiliated with bribery. You can
Exactly.
call that's a lot of bribery and stuff going on behind the scenes, and that's why they strike me a lot, and they probably strike you when they come. But I'm like, yo, I got the all on me. I got that blood on me. You ain't gonna touch me. The people ain't gonna touch me. I
Exactly.
ain't talking about you, but I'm talking about them. You all right? They
I
ain't
know
gonna
what you're
touch
talking
me.
about, Auntie.
They
I
ain't
know
gonna
what you're
touch
talking about.
me. I know who I am. And when when it's a lot of bribery coming between Carlissa and Wacky, like they said about Lady T, she was a plant. She
That's
was a
right.
plant.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I've been said that. Don't nobody listening to
Yes.
me.
Well,
You know,
come on, Auntie. I ain't got to talk to you every day to know how you think. Like-minded people think alike. You understand what I'm saying? You just
that's
in
why
another
when I
place,
was
and
around
I'm in
her,
another place.
that's why when she hit me up in my inbox, I said, well, who you work for? I'm going to figure it out. You ain't got to tell. You might as well tell me because I'm going to know who you work for. I don't
Exactly.
work for nobody.
Girl,
Next
People
thing you
think,
please.
know,
people,
you had me blocked. What you blocked me for?
Because she knew
What
you
you
seen
blocked me
straight
for if you
through her.
don't work for nobody?
And the crazy part, what they don't understand is when you have been anointed and you have been baptized in the Holy Spirit, not just water, but the Holy Spirit, you see your enemies coming to you.
Mm-hmm.
you
You
got
see your
see
enemies
because
and
you
you got
walk,
to get in position.
Mm-hmm.
but don't forget that living water, because that living water is alive. Don't
I ain't
forget that
say
living water.
I ain't say I'm forgetting about the living water. That's not what I said, Mama. What I'm trying to tell him is While you sitting there thinking nobody don't know for what anger. I'm speaking on what Miss Auntie Mumu. I'm
They
just
want her to come
piggybacking off
back
of
to
that.
the other side, and she's not going. See,
That's it.
once you in their ways, and you on the devil playground, and you in their ways, and you operating and thinking the way they do, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? That's
That's
when
right.
you be in that bondage. That's when you be in that bondage. That's when they had a stronghold on you. When you get out of there, that's when you in the hardest fight against them because they
That's
want you
right.
back over there so they can
That's right.
manipulate you, use you, and see, take you to hell with them.
That's right. And that you heard what I just said, Auntie LeJune. You heard what I just said. For
Yeah,
y'all
man,
that's
I
come in
heard you.
agreement with her, guess what she doing? She already know where she going. She know her
Mm-hmm.
destination. And when she
Mm-hmm.
had that dream, it confirmed it.
It confirmed where she was going.
And she was acting like she wasn't scared, but she was scared to death. But
She
this is the
wasn't
thing
scared.
about it. God already knew that
She
you
knew
knew.
she wasn't scared because she
Yeah,
knew what she sacrificed to get it.
exactly. And so what
See,
you
let me tell
that
you
that
something.
lady there,
Let me
I
tell
just
you something. I'm gonna
whew,
tell you something. Kiki, listen to this right here.
mm. Go ahead,
After,
But
baby.
you,
after the
but,
pandemic, during the pandemic, everybody
Mm,
say the CERN was going on. That scientific stuff. I
right.
believe I put on my Facebook page because they know on my Facebook page. Y'all not realizing it's the opening of the seventh seal.
There you go.
So it's opening of
Child.
the seventh of
Mm,
the second seal. So people is not spiritually mature, and they know they're not
exactly.
under leadership. They know they don't listen to wisdom. They know they don't listen to
Exactly.
knowledge. They know that intellect. The devil got a porter in them.
That's
You
it.
already, you got to porter him. If you run around here, to me, this how to discern very well. If I know, you know this person a bad person, this person out here doing everybody they cross wrong, and you in
Exactly.
agreement with that. You in agreement with that. You condone it. Like Faith did cry. Listen, y'all know I came out of right.
Yeah.
That's what let me know that the devil, Faith, you're not really who you are. You
That's
got a
it.
quarter in you. You got a weakness in you, and the devil can deceive you and use you. You is
Exactly.
not.
Because
You is not no real apostle.
the thing about it is, I remember when they was interviewing her, and I knew he wasn't gonna let me up there because I don't even fool with him like that. And I say, hold on, if that ain't LeJune on there, I said, oh, she about to eat her up. But let me tell you something. It had another one that came up there too. Please don't let her fool you. Please don't
Don't
let
be
her fool you.
deceived. God
Don't
is
be
not mocked.
deceived.
God not
Mm.
mocked. Don't be deceived. Let me tell you something. When I see that you have a title and you operate in this form of
LeJeune, you didn't eat
righteousness,
Delilah up.
man, I got
Yeah, she ate up.
I
She ate up so much the woman was so
I
mad.
let her
She
talk.
no,
I let
let
her
me tell
talk.
you. Let me tell you. She ate her up so bad. To Faith said, yes, don't let her get off here because now I'm mad at everybody. I said, oh, not the woman of God.
Now
Not you
she was,
exposing your hand.
now
Not her got you mad till
she
you
was
rather
mad at
you wouldn't have.
everybody.
Ooh, yes, baby.
Let me tell you something.
After she got out the
If
after
she
she
was real in the ministry, she knew rebuking
ooh.
and correction is for apostles, prophets, and pastors.
And
She
so
know
that's
this.
so look, she even
She
went
know
so low. She
we got to
told her,
rebuke ourselves.
she told
We
the
got to
June, she told the June, go find the evidence. I say that woman ain't gotta find no evidence. I say, so you coming up
you
here,
just said it.
you
She said
PRing, baby. You trying to PR for your sister, you dirty wench.
I told
I
okay,
called
y'all.
it from the first
did what she
question.
said. Did what she said. Did what she said. What made me snatch on to it, because I know how to analyze dialogue, right? You gonna
Hmm.
say, I'm a gang member. I'm still a gang member. You talking what you
Right.
think you popping off. What she tried to do was put fear in people when she
That's what
first
she
come up
tried
there.
to
That's why
do.
you saying that. Because what I care about you being a gang member.
Right.
And I go check on my people. And I also,
Pray
yeah, I
for them and
hold my
lay
people up in
hands.
the wrong. When she got you popping out saying it, I said, let me tell you something. Once you come in apostle or title, you come in one of the lines. You
That's
come in
right.
allegiance with God.
That
You
shows
don't
she
be
told her.
allegiant with no sorority,
She was
no
so oh my
fraternity, no
mm,
gang,
mm, mm.
no other type of
Right.
cult. You come under one allegiance.
She was
You
so
should know
mad.
that.
She
How
said,
you gonna get mad at that?
baby, let
Open
me
rebuke is better than
not,
secret love.
not only
All the
did she
rebuke is
not
for
only was she
correction.
mad, she was
That was
that woman was so furious. She said these words right here. Yeah, cause go ahead on because if you can't show me what I did wrong, then prove it. Basically, she was saying prove it. Prove it to these people. Show me what I did. I say she ain't got to show you what you did. You know what you did. You know what you said. You're not denying it. And this is how I knew she was really mad. Because after that, she said, Blue Rock, um, uh, hurry up and put somebody else on here because now I got an attitude with everybody. I
Any of
say,
my people. Yeah,
okay,
any of my
okay.
people.
No,
And
she
Yeah.
she said
didn't.
this. She said this. She said this. Now I noticed how they've been watching your channel, ain't Mumu. That's why I be telling you, what Claressa watch your channel. They knew who I was.
She watched.
I
She
said,
watched.
I said, you know what? I said, you know what to say and what not to say. You should know in front of the president of a real prophet. I said, you know
Exactly.
who.
Oh, she got mad with that. Well,
She
why you won't
did.
did she? She said, well, why you didn't correct me? She said, I'm trying to correct you now. And then this the part where I really liked it.
So did she come
June,
under submission?
man, listen,
No, she didn't
LeJune,
yield. She didn't yield. She didn't
yes,
yield. She got quiet. She didn't yield. She didn't yield
LeJune
because
had her so mad she couldn't speak on nothing. She didn't even want to do the interview after that. She had to calm down. Yes.
she
She said, I'm
did she
so
say it?
mad.
Did she say that? I never say it. This she start backpedaling
She said,
and
prove it.
contradicting herself. I
She
never
said,
say
prove
it
it.
that I wasn't a complete prophet. I think you did say you was an apostle, so you self-appointed yourself.
You sure did. And so she
I
tried to
told her.
wait till she get off the panel and then gonna say, well, I feel like this here. You should correct me then. Prove it. Prove it. I say, girl, it's already proven. Look how mad you are.
One
You
thing
came up
about
here
me,
to advocate
one
and
thing about
PR for
me,
your sister, and you got shut down with the first set of questions.
one thing about me, my auntie Mumu, you know this. I'm not gonna come at you and I see you, I heard you say something and I heard you do something. And I'm gonna come to your face and question you about it. You know what I'm saying? I came in your face and just question you about what you
And she
just
didn't
said.
even get
And
mad at
then
her.
Blue Rock said, what? Blue Rock said, he is a critical thinker. I said, Blue Rock, don't take up for her. Let me get her.
Sure did.
Who a critical thinker?
Me?
Yeah. And so
Right.
listen, so she backed off. She wanted LeJune to get
I
frustrated.
made him hurt. I said, don't say nothing
Look,
to her. Don't
so
take
did
up
she
for
say,
her
you
nothing.
be quiet, you know how I am. This the thing about it. They was trying to get LeJune to get mad. And I'm laughing because I say baby, she gonna stand. I say, man, this lady here is not for to let y'all get her out of her character. Ain't no sister you trying to pick. She gonna ask them questions and you gonna get mad and madder because she gonna get deeper and deeper with. I'm laughing at them because she was exposing herself the whole time. I say this
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And it was
And
funny
then
because
Mama,
she was the first one up
Mama
there.
did. Yeah, then Mama Jolly got on there. She said, you did just say that you was in the game. You did. We
That's
all heard
right.
you.
She sure
We all heard
did.
you.
She said that. But she was trying to get Miss LeJune to get out of her character. But she wouldn't budge, baby. It's like Miss LeJune was waiting for that interview. It was just so God just put on blast so bad. And I was like, that's
She
what's up
did.
right there.
They said the way she came in was like this. What she was trying to put fear in people.
Yeah.
Like already, my people watching and yeah, I got gang members and stuff. They
And I'm
watching. They
like,
got my
girl,
back.
who care about your people?
I
We
don't
was
care
raised around
who is.
gang members. Girl,
Like she
please.
already know people gonna come for her, right? So
So
that's why I
right.
ain't now you don't said the wrong thing. And now I'm finna come for you. Let your people be watching. Carlos watching too. I'm finna call you out for you fake. Why you get Carlos
Baby.
your phone
You
and let her go up in that church and
Auntie
clown and talk
Mumu,
about that baby?
Huh?
you didn't hear that interview?
You know, I don't really go
Girl,
everywhere.
listen, I went I can't stand that man. I had to hear it, but when I heard LeJune on there, I knew that they was
And
in
nobody
trouble with
had
them
told me.
questions.
Well, you know, nobody had told me LeJune had went on now.
Oh man, she was trying to do everything to break you. You do this. I mean, look, when I tell you, when Auntie LeJune was talking to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time she come with something, she'll come with the scripture. She'll come with the scripture. She'll come with the scripture. And she was getting mad until she started gritting her teeth. I said, oh, it's
Mm-hmm.
coming out of you. Oh,
It
keep it
was
to the point.
manifesting.
I am. To the
Yeah,
point to
I
where
told
Blue
her.
Rock tried to
I told
stop
her.
it.
I
She
said,
shut Blue Rock
so
down.
you really on here, so you really support your sister just for the
That's
money. This
right.
why you
So
doing it.
is.
This why you
So she
doing it.
told it.
You can't play with me. You supporting her because of the money.
All right. I
Mm-mm.
That right there what really got her mad. She ready to go there.
What?
When I told you only support your sister for that little money she gave you.
Mm-mm. She came on there to build her little church.
She said she want people. Yeah, she did. She came up there to like it or the same way Lady T did. When Lady T came on, when Lady T first popped out, she popped out to gain the support of Chrisean supporters. That's what they want. They want them to cross over to them. And that's what she come out for. Anybody want to listen to me, then promoting herself. That's what Lady T came out for too. She came out for Chrisean support.
But my thing is,
They
Lady T was a nobody. Child, that was like Bonnie Lachey and Jessica West now. She a nobody.
I kept telling them, I said, Lady T already got her own channel. She been on another name. You know, I heard her before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lady
She
T
been over
playing with
there at
y'all.
Clubhouse and everywhere.
Yeah. I kept telling them.
She played the game with everybody though. It was cute. It was a cute little game. She ain't playing with me because I
The
don't play
first
that
thing
shit.
she came on there and said, I didn't know nothing about Krishan, but you the one knew everything.
Mm-hmm.
You the one telling running what to do. You did. You already had your own channel. Plus, you was already on the clubhouse. You already had your own channel under another name. And it's not just one about running. You was coming for Krishan. You wanted Krishan.
Hmm.
How you hate somebody because you don't even know them. What you want to fight her for? Were you him playing crazy?
Exactly.
And like you said, I don't condone violence. Why you playing crazy? But where was Krishan's sister now when Lady T coming for?
Hey Jenny. Hey Jenny from the block. Exactly. Where was she at there? Where was she at when where were y'all at when Lady T was threatening to get her?
Do everything to her. Even when no China, that was, allegedly threatened to get her. Where were y'all at? Like, I mean, I'm like, ain't Kiki. People try to overlook, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that really need to be sticking forward.
Baby, them little twos and fuse is exactly that. Twos and fuse.
Choose and prove. That's why they go to here and from. Here and from. You ain't gonna keep jumping the boat. You ain't gonna be playing the straddle fish with me. Cause when I win somebody and I ride with people, and that's just me because I'm real. When I deal with people, I go all the way. I don't have step.
Exactly.
So that's why Faith and Kiki is not telling the story. That's why Fake I ready for it. And she come up there with that I'ma put
And
fear in
today,
anybody
I
by
guess
being the game
today
the
she
game.
was calling herself talking about dreams. She was reading dreams. And very interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. Very, very interesting. They just don't, I'm gonna be honest, they really don't excite my spirit. They really what's it called? Really agitate my spirit.
You
They
know
do.
what? You know a lot. And Kiki know a lot too. You know a lot too. People don't like when you have enough knowledge. You know, they know that you know. So that's why they be in your bushes and trolling your chat, or they'll come up do a lie because you say things that everybody else scared to say. And like you said, why you do it because you want to advocate, you want the truth to get out there, and you don't like bullying. You want the truth to get out there. And that's where your heart at.
And she's
Just
a
if your
y'all.
heart is
I'm
considered
not
up right.
listen. This ain't nothing that I'm not just calling this lady a bully because I'm not. I have proof that she's a bully. I have proof of the stuff that she say and do. I have proof of how she act, the stuff she done said about her grandchild. Y'all, yesterday I was going through my phone and I was gonna and I have to watch the videos so I can title the videos. And I was watching this live she had did, and I literally wanted to just and baby, I would have slapped the taste from her taste buds if I was close to her by the stuff she was saying on that live.
The
And
way
I'm
she set
like,
up
she's a
that.
horrible person.
You know you got people. I had to stop like before I come like straight to like you know what I'm saying. I like I told you I watch stuff like all over YouTube. You got people sit on YouTube and belittle their own supporters that's in their channel in their chat. Oh, y'all didn't come from a two-parent household. Y'all didn't have a good upbringing. How you know? And Carlos, she
Mhm.
sat there and say that to them people, and they still go over there. When I watch it on y'all stuff, because you know I don't go over there.
Baby, she called y'all a
Y'all
bunch of
like this,
dummies.
y'all like that, y'all don't know this. Why
She
you in your
called her
chat?
people stupid. She called her people dummies. She called her people baby, she ain't never said nothing nice about none of the people that
None of
watch
them
her.
people in that chat.
I don't care what she say about me because that bald headed hoe don't define me. So I don't care. But yeah, she disrespects everybody.
I don't been in some people chat and they disrespect like you know just watching it or I see it they disrespect the people in their chat. You disrespect your supporters. What make you think ain't nobody else had a good upbringing? What make you think everybody else mom and dad went in their life? What make you say that about everybody? Why you is setting up him belittling the people in your chat? What you know about these people? But then take that tail over there and get them folks chat. Yeah, you even belittle me in your chat.
But that's what they
Then you
like.
gonna talk about me and get paid off my brew at the same time. That's
That's what they
crazy.
like. I'ma say this and I'ma say it and I'm keep saying y'all uh sisters, Chrisean, sisters, Tasiki, Tressa. I don't know if Terrain said something, but I'm gonna say Terrain, Sierra, Chastity, China, all of y'all. Y'all better leave the gloats alone, okay? Y'all better leave the gloat, and then y'all gonna then Tasiki gonna say worry about Remy Ma, baby. You see Remy Ma ain't said nothing. You see Remy Ma was sitting over there eating her Popeye's biscuit, talking about some how I get in it. Remy Ma said how I get in it. You know I tried it, and I seen she wasn't playing, so I let her and Papoose go on about their business. So Remy Ma said, quit putting me in it. I am not in it. Mm-mm.
They did. They did. They told her worry about Remy. No, you don't call that girl out her name. You call that girl B word.
Baby, they
Tasiki
talking
called.
and talking about
Tasiki
something.
called her B
Like
word.
I said, reading is fundamental. She said y'all gotta win to get the $1 million. Win. Not fight. This ain't Zeus, baby. She do this in real life. She got 2 gold medals, Olympic gold medals, which
Mm-hmm.
means she's the coldest bitch in the world. Not just the city, the world.
It's the fact that she came out and told them, I like this your sister. I like Chrisean. You know, I have no beef with you. And they still carrying on. She always been a Chrisean supporter. So why they starting to somebody with her? Cause Tashika is egotistical. She brain struck,
Tasiki
starstruck,
better stop letting them other six
and money hungry.
personalities talk to Tasiki and Latifah. Them other six personalities need to go on about their business, girl, because them six personalities gonna walk, gonna write up. They be in your head. They be like, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. But baby, not in real life.
Not in real life.
Not in real life. I would not try it. I'm telling you. Leave that lady alone.
That's why I knew that they smear campaign against Chrisean. It was all there. Because they want to say, well, Chrisean didn't know how to stay in her lane. Y'all jumping in everybody else's lane. You is not in Claressa league or in her lane. But you want her shine though. But you ain't put in the work for it. You want her clout, but you ain't got there and put no work for it. You ain't got up at 3 or 4 in the morning and went running 10, 11 miles a day, 20 miles a day.
Like she said, we in two different worlds. You live in a world where your shit gonna be broke up every 2 seconds. I live in a world where you gotta wait them 2 minutes till that bell ring. We not the same. That's the best she could say it. We not the same. Y'all would never be able to hang no 2 minutes with me. Nowhere. Why would I even waste my time? Why would she really waste her time fighting? Why would she even waste her time responding to Latifah? Let's all fighting her. I mean, not Latifah. Latifah and Tessa. Why would she even waste her time responding to them? But she just do it because she like to troll. She got money. She ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got nobody ass. She was thinking about whooping.
But Tessa ain't got nothing on her. She just wanna throw her weight around. I don't see big girls got beat. I don't. Back in my days, I don't whooped a lot of big girls. You gotta know how to fight. You gotta know how to fight. You gotta watch how people head move, how everything. You got to be able to
This
know when to
girl is
duck.
a
You gotta know how to
professional.
fight.
Baby, you
You
can't
right.
train enough. You can't train enough to beat her. They can't train enough to beat her. That's honest.
A person like her to seek it, her she'll eat it. And wow, like that's all you got. I'll let you get your heart and lick off of me, and I'm gonna wear you out. They got to know what a real thoroughbred is. Thoroughbred is not no followers. They're leaders. They make the way for themselves. And they ain't gonna let you take it. So I understand her. They were like, Claressa be boasting all the time. Someone said in one of the chats I seen, well, Claressa be boasting. She made her way.
From the block.
She made a way. She made a way. She came. She got hers out the mud. She got a right to boast and be proud and brag about herself in the good Lord. She got the right to do that.
Who?
Claressa. Somebody said in one of the chats that on somebody's channel they said but all she do is brag. She did that on her own. She made a way for herself. Too.
I'm the toughest woman in the world. Why wouldn't I brag?
If people try to humble you, it's not your place to humble nobody. That's what they're gonna say in the chat. What should Claressa be doing all that talking and bragging? And
exactly.
She made a way for herself, man. What you mad about?
She needed that. People don't get it.
The nigga want her to shine, she get in that ring. So you want it to she could get in there. What you talking about all these excuses? You talking all that noise.
What?
Why you making excuses up?
Exactly. Hold on. She said, yeah, she's trolling very hard. I just wish she would stop though. She used to go from Flint too. That's what I'm saying. The thing is, she didn't say nothing wrong. They just took that as an opportunity to make it bigger than what it was. That it really wasn't. It was a simple question she asked her chat. And of course, you know the messy chat, they gotta take it to another way. But my thing is this. Why would she waste her time fighting a bunch of free bitches? I'm not trying to be funny, but why would you? I wouldn't waste my time fighting a whole bunch of free hoes. I mean, I just wouldn't do it. I'd be like,
In my
girl,
hand,
how much you putting up?
in my hand,
They
in my
want her
hand,
to put up
right?
all the money so that they could get paid. They think they're gonna get paid for just showing up. That ain't how it works. She already told y'all that that's not how it was gonna work. She already
And she
told y'all
told
that.
hand Rester both. She said to Shiki, I really street fight. And when I street fight, I do a person in real bad, like if I wanted to.
And she told them, she said, if you fight me, okay, she said, if you beat me, I'll give you $300,000 if you beat me. Only if you, it's an all or nothing situation, meaning you got to whoop my ass to get this money. You're not going to get this money for getting in the ring with me. You going to get this money if you whoop me. And we know that's not going to happen. And they know it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen. So they trying to be like, no, we'll do it for $1 million. Girl, who gonna pay? You think I'm gonna pay $1 million when I know I'm gonna whoop you? Come on, no. And I mean, I would. I mean, she could bet him $1 million because they got to beat her to get the million.
I'm more than might be sleep.
And I can't none of them beat her. Can't
They
none of
can't
them beat her.
beat her. They can't beat her. Because why would you say, well, she street fight me and she don't told you my hand rich for that too. I do you worse than street fighting. Man, come on. Stop
And
playing.
that's what I'm
They
saying. Her
playing
hands
with
are registered. Her hands are registered. Girl, y'all, they just trying to get some clout. They trying to get Zeus to pick up something, baby, but Zeus ain't picking up who they trying to get that to pick them to pick it up for Tasiki. Since she the only one that ain't got no Zeus contract right now.
and ain't got no storyline.
Shit, she didn't have a storyline when she was on the show. What was her
Yeah.
storyline? What was Tasiki's storyline?
But you know what? No, she really came in to take Chrisean's position. She know that.
Well, yeah, because they say that it was really she was the one that really wanted to go on Zeus in the first place.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That Chrisean didn't want to go. She didn't want that. She didn't mind doing reality TV, but of course, I mean that she's a pretty girl. Why my reality TV had to be? I had to fight all my life. I had to fight. Why I had to Nelly the reality TV?
Give me a spot. Right. You sure you want to give some help? Right. That's what I'm saying. It. So she could, is he crossing the lane? See, let me tell you something about a narcissistic person, and a lot of people narcissistic. That's why I said Chrisean used to narcissism. It's in her family. So you can see a person do something or say something, they'll tell a lie they did. They blame her for everything. Carl Pitts and them blame her for everything. They know and want to take no accountability. When narcissistic people do anything, is they're going to project who they are unto you. So everything to seek and say by Chrisean is her.
Hmm?
Like
Well,
everything
shit.
Carlos say by Chrisean.
Which one? Which one of hers? Because you know it's 9 of them. I mean 10 of them. 8 of them. Shit, I done lost
Everything
count.
they like me saying Chrisean wanted her shine, Chrisean wanted switch lanes. No, that's you. You want Chrisean shine. You want what your lane. You just showed that because you want to get over in Claressa lane. You want Claressa shine.
Mm.
People that's adamant when they people that's adamant they when they like very, very very melanated. Melanated people are contradictory. So their
Mhm.
actions is going to, yeah. So when she said, well, we're looking at you trying to get over in Claressa Shields' lane, but you say Chrisean try to stay and get in your lane. I'm watching her trying to get in this girl lane. I'm paying attention to what she's doing.
But y'all not even in the same, like you're not even on the same street. Like girl, you and
But
I'm
same
telling
way, yeah,
you, y'all
she
not
don't
even
care.
in the same like you're not
That's a
even
delusion.
girl, you is in amateur, you're like pee-wee beginner.
Mediocre.
You're in, you know
Mediocre.
what I'm saying? Like,
That's an illusion for her though. That's an illusion. Is that illusion was building up her ego. It's an illusion. Her illusion is that okay, I want to I want to be the baddest boxer because everybody will say I'm the
but I'm
baddest
saying,
and then they get Claressa Shield. That's what I want. So right now I want to steal her shine. I want what's in her bank too. That's why I want her to pay me. You got to know when people greed, greed is so greed is such like it's a sense of
and that's the
entitlement
thing, like keeping it popping and say
that's
she never said
unreasonable.
that. She never said that name. She just kept saying Krishan's sisters. Cause bitch, y'all, I mean, to her, y'all are nobodies. Do y'all know that that
Right.
lady is the? She is the gloat. She is the. She is the coldest woman in the world, baby. The coldest woman
It is
in the
ridiculous for her
world.
to think. It's ridiculous for her to think that she can beat Claressa or she can have Claressa shine. You see how entitlement can be ridiculous? So it's an
Mm,
illusion. It's an illusion. That's why I tell y'all she's not right up there. Like you said, she got 3, 4 personality, 5. She do. Cause she got
mm,
that them demons in her. She got personality disorder. Them demons in her.
mm-hmm.
She tried to steal Krishan shine. Now she coming for Claressa. You the one can't stay in your lane.
Exactly.
You couldn't take Krishan's spot. You did all that. You embarrassed because you couldn't take her spot. That's what mad. That's what you mad about now. You couldn't bring her down. Now you're going for Claressa. I never did was fun of, that's between her sister, but I never been a Tashika fan. I know fun of Tashika the way Tashika treat that girl. She was pregnant. How she came on Crazy Love Part 2 and was making a scene, pulling the dress up, looking at Krishan. Krishan could have a conversation with her. She hollering at her, screaming, pushing her around, being a bully. I just never, I peeped it out.
Yeah,
Cause it's older
she
sister.
never
It's disgusting.
excluded sisterhood.
Yeah, it's disgusting to see an older sister jealous of a little sister. You supposed to be a main support. And you act like we're not supposed to pay attention to that.
And
Like you
they
said, they
think
want
that
the
she
son to
was
be
supposed,
tough.
like they thought about bringing up Papoose, but you could even look at the picture. Let me see if I can find that picture. Hold on, the picture, you can even tell the picture was fake.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hold on.
Yo, what's up, man? Give me my car. Yeah.
Because the picture wasn't even, you could tell that she wasn't even
That
that
was
it was
like a
like a,
groupie picture,
yeah, it
like a
was like
fake.
a picture that you take if you had a meet and greet or something. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
I'm like you
girl,
with that about Papoose. Papoose is not going against Blow. This thing, you doing all that talking, he'll let you set that fight up and get whooped. And so
oh, she
Clarissa gets
took
some
it
more
off.
money.
Oh, I see they took
Right.
that off. They didn't want no more of that smoke. She took all that stuff off.
I don't believe Papoose will go against Clarissa like that. Not like, here, I'll take a picture with it because I'm a nice guy. That's why he took that picture. He a good guy. I never heard too much ever bad things about Papoose.
No. Shit, Papoose really held Remy Ma down. Remy Ma's the one that made herself look like a bad, like a dun dun.
Yeah, she said I'm gonna make you cry like they supposed to make Clarissa. Like supposed to make Clarissa press. Clarissa knows Peppers is a good guy. He's genuine. Okay, I'm not gonna be rude to him. I'll take a picture with him.
And then
But
like
that's
look
all
at her
good.
body, baby. She got a whole natural body. She got a whole natural body, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She's natural with it. She's a beautiful girl. Even though she done been in all them fights. She
And
says,
then
I never really cared about girls having mean girl energy. I'll whoop your ass energy. The internet got so many of those mean girls feeling powerful. Like I feel powerful too, because I know if they ever locked me in a room with you and only one of us will make it out, it'll be me. Fact.
all the mean girls always think they pretty and stuff. It's just like she had did a live once before. I watch her live every now and then. She cool with me. I just like she's cool and laid back, and
Mhm.
she genuinely her. Man, Carissa really genuine, and she speak to and talk to everybody. If you got a problem with her, you making it because she's not a nasty person. And
No.
I sat there I sat there watching live, and she said, "The y'all girls, the wanna be pretty girls, keep coming in here attacking me."
Shoot,
She said it makes
keeping
me,
it popping
yeah.
because keeping it popping. That probably one of her personalities had popped out, baby. Cause shoot, she probably got hit a certain way, and one of them personalities popped out, and that's the personality that's the crybaby. That's probably what
That's a
happened. Cause she said she
manipulative,
got eight of
manipulative.
them. Uh huh. That's why that night when Chrisean sat down with her, Chrisean was like, "I want to talk to Tifa." She said, because I can't talk to Tasiki. I can't talk to Pearly Pearl. I can't talk to Miss Missy. I
The
can't talk
eater,
to little girl. I can't well I don't even know what all the
the
names of her
eater, the
personalities
eater.
is. But she said she got eight of them.
That girl house demon. When people say they got personality disorder, y'all, any sickness I think that folks carry and they describe it like anxiety, depression, personality
That's a
disorder, all that stuff
demon.
like that. I call it demons. Them are demons.
Mhm.
Them are infirmities. Them are sickness of the devil. So hey, they can say what they want to excuse their bad behavior, but them demons go get delivered.
Mhm.
Anxiety, all that, them are demons. And being from the root of things, frustration build anxiety. Anxiety comes from not being where you want to be or wanting somebody else's life, or this internet just don't mess people head up where they look at everybody and they want what everybody else got. They want everybody relationship. That's all that is. I'm like, ain't Kiki on it. People don't let this internet just don't mess them up real bad.
Mhm.
That's why the Bible said, beware of altar eyes. Don't have altar eyes. Everything somebody got is not supposed to be yours. It was God meant for it to be them. Stop looking at what other people have, what's in other people's house, what's in their yard, what parked up on their car, and feel like you're entitled to it.
Exactly.
God bless them with that. That's
Mhm.
where jealousy come from.
And that's why Carlissa's so jealous of that girl.
Girl, Krishan,
Mhm.
they don't feel like she deserved that. They don't feel like she deserved that. But they don't tell God who to favor. That's what man need to realize. They don't control God. God never need validation for what he decides to do. He don't ask
Not one.
nobody nothing. Huh?
I said not one time.
He ain't never asked man nothing. Do you think I should give him that?
He
He
said
never
he
asked him that.
regretted. God said he regretted the day he made man. He grieved the
I
day
just
he
seen
made
that
man.
scripture because they will be defiled. I just seen that scripture because they will be defiled. They will defile me.
He said,
Because
I
God
grieved the
can't
day I
trust
made
people. What
man.
makes you think people can trust people? God can't trust you. God got to be pleased with you. Father God Almighty got to be pleased with you. Carlissa feel like Chrisean don't deserve it. Her entitlement is ridiculous and call her to act impulsive. We already don't see the bad behavior. We don't see her narcissistic trait, evil, demons showing up just because of her emotion.
Mm-hmm. And she moved too fast, and now she done probably, but she done messed it up. But you know that she did what she came to do, and that was destroy her son's relationship. So
That would cause destroy her relationship.
destroy Jonathan's relationship.
But it's still she did all that, but she's still not happy. Let me tell you something. When when people try to destroy you and they can't, they next chance to get up under you and take you out completely. Their brain, their subconscious mind to ease. It make them be at peace that they have done it. You got people out here laugh when they do wicked stuff to people.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos laugh and behind everything she laugh at people for believing her. People say I'm gonna tell people something that's be on her channel supporting her. She laughed at folks for
Hold on,
them
y'all. My
believing her.
grandbaby crying. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Go ahead, Laju. Kiki.
Yeah,
Who is that?
I got
Laju?
it.
You can keep talking.
Right, keeping it popping. I'm trying to figure out why she was mad after she fought Bad Dolly. She acting psychotic for no reason. Let me tell you something. That because she felt defeated. She felt defeated. Her ego felt defeated. That's why she was mad. Her ego felt defeated. She couldn't whoop up. I think Bad Dolly gave her a fight. She couldn't take her down, but she could get on the internet and brag and say, well, y'all know I beat Bad Dolly. Look at her teeth by her mouth. Look at the knots on her head. See, she wanted a trophy. She wanted a trophy behind fighting that girl. She wanted to showcase a trophy of how bad she beat her. That's why she did that. Caleb, be quiet. Y'all excuse my baby, y'all. Oh yeah, keeping it popping. Carlissa had hell to pay. She was deep rooted in demons. I never seen a grown woman lie publicly the way she does. Let me tell you something. Anytime a person wakes up and lie, they already belong to state. They skilled at that. They got
Mm-hmm.
corn artist ways. They got corn artist ways. So they wake up and they be skillful. They wake up and practice what they gonna tell the person to get them to be deceived or to lie to them or get their way. And that's what they lie for. They lie to get their way, think they're right by lying to get their way.
But if you look at them, if you look at all the people that was involved, I just want y'all to just go and just look at all the people that's been speaking negative, all the people that was involved in the Quran situation. Them people looking bad.
Mm-hmm.
Them people looking bad, y'all. And they
Illness,
trying and they trying to get it off of them so bad. So they bringing in they mediums and all this other stuff. And baby, listen, they looking.
I'm gonna take an example for me when I was out there. When I was out there running, dealing with people I had no business dealing with, doing things I had no business doing. The devil would eat, and you won't know it to the last minute, till you looking like you looking, and people talking about you, and they telling, "Girl, look at you, girl, look how little you is." Let me tell you something. The devil eat you up. The demons eat you up. You just a flesh that they house your body. The devil eat you up from the inside out when you out here doing what you're gonna be looking dried up. Carlissa look real bad.
Look at Carlissa. Look at how they looking. Look at Carlissa. Look at 626. Shoot, he was on there begging for y'all to help him buy another piece of equipment so he can do his content.
I ain't
Child.
buying nothing. I never donated to his channel. I like I said, somebody bought my membership. What doing the Nazir Harris stuff when it first came out. Mhm. If you go back and watch his channel, you'll see me go on there and snapped on him too. That's why I say, don't listen to people. Go see the receipts are there. I snapped on him when he brought up Chrisean and baby when Chrisean finally came out to speak. Because I told him, who is y'all to say
Now,
when
now,
it's time for
now,
her to come out and
listen
speak
to
up?
this though.
She been
Listen to
quiet.
this,
She been
June.
quiet.
He been using that boy's song as his little intro outro song, right? Whatever, right?
Right.
Especially when he do Krishan's content, do Krishan content. People been sending it to me. But my
I
thing is
hadn't even,
this: I
I
didn't
got
see
him
you do
blocked. I
no.
can't even see it.
I didn't see you do no. You didn't. I didn't see yo. I didn't see them post your birthday shout out to him. I didn't see his family post that because I was
I
seeing
got it
who the
blocked. I
family
can't see it on
posted.
my feed.
It's important for me to know. I had to see who the family posted, reposted, or whatever, and he wasn't one.
Why would he be? Think about it. They used him as a plant and they feel guilty about what happened to them. They feel
Mm-hmm.
guilty. That's why they
Right
trying to
there.
be all. They so love. They so miss him and they so concerned and they donating this to the family. And Car Pissy donated $100. Man, you mad that boy making a fool out of himself on this internet. On the internet, well, millions of people knew he was and they thought he was crazy and got talked about. And guess what you did? The devil didn't get touched.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't see 626 stuff. Like he blocked off my feed. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what he talk about. I don't see when he come on. He blocked off my feed completely.
He be six
I
two
blocked his
six.
channel.
He be lying, lying what he do best, lying what he do best. But
I know when Kiki when Auntie Kiki said that they had them sockets. No, that you said that you Auntie Mumu said they were paying the sockets come out and everything and all that. I
no,
remember
it's
they were
all
doing that.
playing out. It's all playing out as we watch. Everything I said how it was gonna play out was playing out. See, I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you really serve God and you really got a relationship with God,
Right,
he will show you. He will show you warning comes before destruction, right?
right.
Okay.
Well,
So
every
I,
fresh
I,
anointing come a
I had
new
to give
revelation.
out the warning. I knew what was gonna happen. I knew what was gonna. Everybody be. Oh, I know a lot of people think this old lady is crazy, but it is what it
People say
is.
that about me because I'm right. I'm I'm spiritual rank. But every fresh anointing come with a new revelation. God said He will show if you walking in light, He will show you what's in the darkness. So that's why I said when this girl and all these people and everybody be trying to use smoke up against me, setting up their demonic mantles and their evil mantles. You could put that smoke up, but I'm gonna get through that smoke because
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be in a realm. You can't put that smoke up against me. You let me tell you what something what the devil say. Let me tell you about the devil. Sound like repeat the devil say. If you believe a lie one time from the devil, they'll think you're a fool.
That part.
Know the truth, hear the truth. The truth shall set you free. You gotta know the truth when you hear the truth, especially when you chosen, especially when you have spiritual rank. You got to know the truth when you hear the truth.
Carlissa
Carpisi,
do need help, but Carlissa, oh yeah, excuse me, Carlissa do need help. But let me tell you something about Carpissy. She likes the spirit. She likes that Jezebel spirit. She
yeah, they
loves it.
utilize them.
If you
They
cast it out
utilize
of her, she'll go find it and get it back. I
them. Mm-hmm.
promise you.
Uh-huh.
She
That's what I told you about
loves
the
that
Carnivore in my
spirit.
life.
She tried to
That
post
that
something like,
that become me.
talking about the Jezebel spirit and talking about some you better beware and this and this and this. And I done told her 20,000, 150,000, 100 times, I ain't scared of you, hoe. I done told you that. So I ain't got to
Yeah.
beware of nothing.
Well, yeah, yeah. That's right, ain't Momo. You got to let them know you don't fear 'em. I don't care what you're talking about. You're a distraction. You got to be unbothered by the noise that they put out there. You got to be unbothered. You got to be unbothered by it. And that's what they hate. And that's when Carlissa get on here and Chrisean ignoring her. She unbothered by her. She doing all types of stuff. She get to turning flips and acting crazy and cutting up and everything on the internet. Chrisean be annoying her. That make them go crazy. That make them really go crazy. I make her lose her mind.
There she
When
is.
you ignore,
Huh?
when Chrisean ignore, Carlissa be on here cut up.
She
She
do be
turn
cooking.
flips on the internet.
Like today, she gonna post. My son ain't never called. How you gonna tell your 28-year-old son he ain't never calling his son's mother again? Girl, you sound stupid. And all those that's like, I hear that the mama. Y'all sound even stupider. Stupid is
Just
what stupid is.
stupid is what stupid does, and you can't fix it. We can't fix stupid. You
Okay,
just not supposed to
stupid.
relate to their language.
Mm-mm.
You can't relate to their
He said
language.
her own
I
son
don't
Jason,
think.
she always talking that guy stuff and everything. He showed did say it, keeping up with the pop, and I just played it the other day. Show did say it. He said, you don't even go to church. Why you tell you don't even go to church? And we know she didn't go to church on that thing. And we know that the auntie didn't go see Blue either.
Mm-mm. They told us she had to have some paper right then, ain't they?
Yeah, she gotta have paperwork. We don't care nothing about you supposed to be in a man woman of the cloth. What that mean?
She a woman of false. She a woman of false personification. Let me tell you something, and God is against that. That's abomination of God. You don't bear false witness.
Mm-mm.
She's not under. She's not operating in righteous discipleship. She's supposed to, but she's not.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you said that, oh, did what she did say on that line too. Oh, she'll get mad, and when she get mad, you won't do what she tell you to do. She won't give you no money, and you won't kiss her butt and be her yes woman or yes man. That's what you've been doing. That's what you've been doing. That we trying to say. That's what you've been doing. And
Hmm.
you out here talking about what give car piss and grace. Like we always say,
I
we
will
don't
never.
get part of this try to change. She
I
she
will
ain't gonna
never
change.
give her race. That's not gonna
She'll
happen.
never change. She'll never
Never
change.
once.
Carpissa utilize her demons to get what she wants. Her. She utilized her demon to get what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't the only one. There's a couple people out here like that.
Yeah, that's how they operate.
That's how they operate.
Mm-hmm. That is how they operate. Well, June, I'm gonna get up off of here. Nephew and auntie both done
They
disappeared.
went to
It's just
sleep.
us. Marty sleep. Everybody gonna go sleep on us. Only it's just us and keeping it popping. We the only one talking. Okay.
All
And
right.
I am tired,
I
my friend.
enjoy it. I enjoy it. I always learn something. I'll enjoy it. I can see Kiki. I enjoy everybody on here tonight.
I'll be back tomorrow, but I'm gonna do an early. I'm gonna do probably a coffee and conversations in the morning, or either while I'm cooking lunch or something, cooking and
Yeah,
conversation.
I try to
So
get you
we
on break
gonna
like
do,
I usually do.
yeah, we
I
gonna
try to
do
get
a more. I'm gonna do an early live tomorrow. 'Cause I am tired. It's been a long day. I'm telling
All
you.
right. Love
All right,
y'all.
thank
Y'all
you
be
so
safe and stay
much. Love
prayed
you
up.
so much. Love you so much. Thank you for
Well,
coming and hanging out.
thank you too.
Mhm.
Auntie Momo. Love you,
All
baby.
right.
See y'all
Well,
later. Bye.
bye. Well, I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with your auntie. If you've never been here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to everybody over there on Twitch, okay? And shout out to everybody here on YouTube. welcome to the family. I hope you come back. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please hit that like button. If you would like exclusive tea, it is, it's just some you said that, remember? Okay. If you would like some you said that, remember, make sure you hit that join button and join our membership. Our membership is only 99 cents. Yeah, I only make about 30 cents off of it, but it's just a way that I can get content up without having to do a lot of watermarks and all that stuff. Okay. So I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
So go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Cause I got the blood that made the cup green. Talking late night, boy.